we'll talk about more about, we're talking like a minute or two about the strat we're going to do going forward, because attempt 1 lost at Watson, sadly. Also, I probably should pin this before I forget. I should pin that. This is a challenge currently, which we have until the end of the month to beat. Sorry, it's so big. Holy moly. I think I literally used the entire word limit. I could have spoke more about it, but fuck this. It's not, I could probably dumb it down. In future, maybe I'll try to dumb stuff down. I just like the app. But basically, this is a no grass encounter Pokemon Emerald Hardcore Nuzlocke. So, yeah, fun. No, before the first gym, we have a starter, and then we have a Whismur, if we catch it. And then we get Magikarp, Goldeen if we're lucky, Tentacool, and then something from the Granite Cave. That's our 6 Pokemon until Watson, and then I think we get some stuff after that. But that's kind of it for the early game. Early game's a little rough. Also, let me quickly turn off my aircon. Beep. Outside of that, what am I doing? I've been doing some editing, and I've also been doing, I'm playing a little bit of Divinity 2 as well. I've been having a good time with that. I finished off Blood Moon Island, which wasn't that hard, to be honest, actually. There was one quest that I had in that game, which is really buggy. It was notoriously buggy from what I saw. It's like, there's basically a possession. There's a quest that's like a guy who's been possessed for 1,000 years, and you need to, well, there's a couple of different options. You can basically, he's like underground, he's like locked underground. You can just pass a skill check and then open the door with a lever that you made from the forge. Then from there, you can just break the 4 pillars and then fight the guy. You kill the dwarf, and then you just kill the possessed thing after. Or what you can do is a little harder, which is attack him a bunch until he gets knocked down. Because he has resist death, he comes back up. When he's still knocked down, you then destroy the pillars, so they get separated. And then basically you use your party and the dwarf to basically defeat the demon. However, the demon will jump into your party members, and you basically have to like kind of sort of almost kill your party members to like get them out. But I had a lot of issues with it bugging out. If I did too much damage, I was dealing too much damage, and yeah, it just kept breaking. Anyways, that's a tale for another time. Let's move over. We got Pokemon Emerald, which boop, boop, boop. Let me just quickly check the vertical as well. Yeah, that's looking good. Awesome. So, as you guys, if you guys were here yesterday, you'll know that we ended up getting to Watson, which is the 3rd gym leader in this game. It took like, I'm going to be honest, like 5 hours, which is not great pace-wise, but I'm going to be honest, we were kind of yapping for the first half an hour. We didn't really do anything. And a lot of the time was also spent looking up where Pokemon were on some of the water routes. Mostly for Goldeen, because it's, I think, 30% chance. And like I said, normally how you do an encounter is whatever the first Pokemon is you find, you take that. And normally in Hardcore, I have species clause. So if I find, say if I find a Magikarp, I can't catch another one. Difference is in this one, I made it so, because a lot of the routes have next to no Pokemon, because it's all water related, I made it so it's a 3 skip system. So if I've already caught the Magikarp, I can spin it again. If I get Magikarp again, I can spin it again. And then on the very 4th one, if it's not a new Pokemon, even if it is or isn't, I gotta take it. But yeah, I think we did it right, all things considered. I did learn a different strat, which we'll talk about when we get to it, which is the in Granite Cave. Instead of going for Aron, we're gonna go for something else. But let's just turn the music down a bit. Also, I mean, to be fair, YouTube can't hear it anyway, but let's just turn that bad boy down. Okay, let's move. Also, had my speed up still on. Yeah, even though I really want to speed up through all of the stuff, I think we can just talk in the meantime, so it's chill. But yeah, originally at the end of the last attempt, I felt that TREECKO really couldn't do it. I was really just worried that Grovyle couldn't help at all in the 3rd gym fight. And when we have half our team is water typed, I was very afraid that I was like, well, we might just need to run Marshtomp, because Marshtomp is a water ground type, which would completely just counter the 3rd gym, which is largely, you know, it's electric type moves, which is all the scary stuff. So it's like, maybe I'll turn off the music. We already have in-game sounds, right? Sorry, my brain was dying trying to listen to two things at once. But yeah, I figured that for the early game, using Mudkip would be better. However, as you can tell from the title of the stream, I'm not giving up just yet on TREECKO. Because mostly, like, again, we're going to have other water types as starters. We will get Wish Cache eventually, which is the same typing. Worse stats, but same typing. And if we do that, that is, yeah, we'll have 4 Pokemon that will be water type, at least part water type, which just makes our ground weakness, sorry, our grass weakness really bad. At the very least, Grovyle / Sceptile can go toe-to-toe with them, and later it does get some decent moves. Remember somebody suggested like Focus Punch yesterday, and I was like, I kind of laughed it off, but then I thought that it's actually not bad. It's also useful, I think, in when you can heal and stuff. The strat that I was looking at or thinking up was Leaf Blade, Dragon Claw, so those like my coverage moves, and then you got Substitute Focus Punch, which they do use in that's a thing that people do. It's 150 base power physical attack, which is, again, it wouldn't be stab, and also our attack isn't great, but I mean that's coverage. I mean, if we wanted to go balls to the wall, I'll still think about that one. But at the very least, moveset, like in general, TREECKO is more of like a late game investment. Early game, it's kind of buns, sadly. Like the bug type trainers before Roxanne are kind of rough, and then once we beat Roxanne, it doesn't help that much because he's kind of frail in the for the second gym physically wise. He's got a little bit more special defense, and in general, just his moveset's not great. Not great, unfortunately. But I still have faith in him, so we'll run it back. I ain't giving up. I'm making a goat starter out of here, TREECKO. Also, Torchic is unusable, so, and also late game, like, Torchic isn't going to help against the myriad of water types we're going to deal with, so I still think TREECKO is like our best option. Because I believe outside of a potential Magneton / Electroid encounter, we can't get any other grass / water electric type, so grass / electric types for our water type weakness. Well, the large amount of water types we'll have to encounter. It's probably a better word. Also, I've got to grab a drink, my water or an energy drink, so I'll run and grab those probably at some point before I forget. Can I immediately check the stats on this? Calm Nature is not great. It just makes the early game harder. Also, because I was planning to use, I was going to keep Absorb / Bullet Seed and then use Screech and Quick Attack. I mean, when it gets to that point, it's probably fine, but I might just need to use like Leer a couple more times. Our attack is worse than last time. I think we had 11 versus 9, which doesn't seem like much, but early game is just... You can feel when it's got bad attack. So if you're just hitting pound back to back. Did you win? No, I did not. Hello, Midnight though. Hello, hello. Hope you done well, gamer. Did not win, unfortunately. We got cooked by Watson. It was literally... I retried the fight again later. It's very rough. The attempt we had on stream was the best because we had Voltorb explode immediately. So that wasn't bad, right? But the issue is Magneton mostly, and the issue with what I did was I'd used too much health on Sableye to deal with the Electrike at the time, which kind of just ruined the rest of the fight. Also, I didn't have Screech and Quick Attack to deal with, for Grovyle to deal with Magnetric. Again, half the team doesn't do anything, which is the hard part, right? Like, Gyarados instantly dies. It can take a Shockwave. It can't take a crit, obviously. It can take a Shockwave, same with Tentacle from Voltorb and Electric, but that's it. Yeah, Sableye also is pretty good there against Magneton. However, the issue is, right, using Nightshade to do damage, and you got to do at least 3 of them to kill it. But it has a potion generally, so it takes like 4 to 6 hits, I think, to kill it in the end, depending on chip and all that. So there is a better way to get through this, I think, which allows us to keep the Grovyle run. You gotta stop playing when you yap. I'll do whatever I want. I'll do whatever I want. I know I definitely was really slow last time, but yeah. I do whatever I want, thank you. In our chat, hands up, we're not playing the game for another hour. We're yapping. What did we call it yesterday? We called it tomato. We called it Roma. In honor of the tomato. Tomato. Alrighty, let's go fight me and probably lose because we have calm nature. I'm gonna have to go to like level 7, like level 6 or 7 with calm nature. So the theme for the Pokemon today is food, same as yesterday. I haven't given up on the food just yet. I know for my last one I did was car manufacturers or car brands, so. Ultra Gamer, hello, hope you doing well, Gamer. Hello, hello, welcome on in. I'm new guy from yesterday. Yes, new. I'm good, Abby. I'm doing good. Oh, damn. Spiral. Yeah, chat, I've yesterday I didn't eat before stream. Well, I didn't have much food. Today I basically had my dinner, a salad, and gelato. So that's only what I have for dinner. So I'm chilling right now. I might make a pizza tonight. I got my Wagyu beef salami, which I spent way too much money on. And then I got some feta that I'm gonna put on it. Tomato, maybe onion. I really like also making potato garlic olive oil pizza. Nice, it's good stuff. Call me on from? No worries, game. Easy done. Wow, I'm doing no damage. But yeah, we fought May last time and we almost lost, and that was with a neutral nature. This time we have a attack lowering nature, so I kind of probably do have to go to level 7, unfortunately. I could just right candy it, but it's 1 level. It's fine. Oh wait, we have absorb. What am I saying? Doesn't matter. We're chilling. Because we get health back too, which is the good part about it. So I'm gonna heal up. We'll just go fighter now. Again, chat, this is no items in battle. This is a hardcore. We got level caps and everything. I definitely should have wrote down the level caps on my sheet. That was kind of a whoopsie. I do know that the first gym is 15, the second is 19, the third's 24. So, but now I'm chilling. TREECKO got this. I got faith in it. I refuse to use Mudkip just because I don't want a 4th water type on the team before the 3rd gym. I just don't think we need it. I do think late game TREECKO's gonna really help if I keep it alive. Leaf Blade just does numbers. So we need to make sure to buy repels. I also wrote down the routes by Goldinas, so we'll go grab all of those because I think for the 2nd gym, Goldeen could have been pretty useful because it's got Peck, so. You need a wild Pokemon? I'm not sure what you mean. I don't know what you mean, gamer. So I should just run for now, even though that is a really high level Poochyena. I think we got this at level 6. So our first encounter is Whismur. These don't count as encounters for the route because again, it's all illegal until we fish or surf. So the first Pokemon we can catch is Whismur. Then it is beating Roxanne, getting to Dooford Town, and we can go from there. We can fish, immediately catch a Magikarp and a Tentacle, go back. Have 3 chances, I believe, of getting Goldeen, which Goldeen is actually pretty solid. It's very like middle of the road Pokemon, but it gets the job done. And then go to the Granite Cave, and we take our pick. Last time I was told to go for Aron, and we got Sableye. I think in general, we need help for the 2nd gym. Sableye was good for that. However, I kind of struggled on the 3rd. So I think what we're gonna do instead is go Makuhita. Makuhita is guaranteed on the 1st floor, I believe. And it's a level 10 Repel Manip. Okay, Jake, big hard Logan, appreciate it, game, appreciate it. Hope you don't know that. But yeah, so Makuhita is guaranteed. It also evolves into Hariyama level 24, which is the same level cap as the 3rd gym. It gets Vital Throw, which is a guaranteed crit or something like that. It moves 2nd, it's got lower priority, but it can probably just kill. There's a good chance Hariyama takes care of Voltorb, Electrike, and Magneton by itself. And then my Whismer, and I could even get Whismer to deal with the Voltorb. I did a test though, and I got triple paralyzed in a row. So I was like, I mean, you know, you can get Pokemon sometimes. It's like getting spelunkied. But yeah, Grovyle can kind of, I think if we keep Screech Quick Attack, we can probably take care of the Manectric. The issue is getting paralyzed though. And also because half the team doesn't do anything. If I was positive that it wouldn't use an electric type move, I could switch into Gyarados. I could also sack Tentacle, switch into Gyarados, get an Intimidate off. That way, if it tries to use Quick Attack or anything like that, or how it's got to set up a little harder, because obviously electric type moves like Shockwave aren't that strong against Grovyle. But we'll get to it we'll think about it when we get to it. When we get to it, we will deal with that problem when we get there. Sorry, my brain is words. Found a Pokemon Brick Bronze re-upload. Nice. Make sure you're not getting malware or crypto mined on your PC, and you'll be good. Oh wait, I was gonna say we use Absorb, but then I realized we're focusing a fire type. What am I doing? I think we lose. How does this do? Oh, we're fucked. We're cooked. Unless I get a crit. Yeah, we're cooked there. That's the 3 damage actually, it's okay. Just don't get high rolled again. 2 crits, we're cooked. Let's go. Yeah, Roblox, it ain't nothing, it's fine. Alrighty, level 7. Roma's doing pretty well. I was like, oh, we just use Absorb, forgets with Visco Flight, but Monka. Also, using Leah there is probably not the play. I mean, I think it is, because if I don't get a crit, it probably is worth it, right? But if I use Pound and it crits, it ignores stat drops and raises. So say if that Portrait just for, you know, just for because it used Harden. When I hit it, obviously it does less damage, but when I crit, it will do the normal amount of damage, and then I crit that. So it's like double that, or, you know, in the range. If it was -6 or +6 defense and I crit, it goes through both. I think in the later games, it only goes through heightened defenses. So if they're lower defense, it actually does do more, but I believe in Gen 3, that's how it works. So let's buy some balls, because I know for last time we kind of messed up on Whismer. I can probably buy them when we get to Rustboro, but I got some cash. Never mind. I will buy antidotes though. That's chill. Let's get like 3 of each. These are handy until I get berries. Yeah, it's like 5 of those. Do I have to heal? Well, I think we got healed, right? No, we did not get healed, but we don't have to encounter anything, so it's okay. Also, we will do the optional fight against May again. The good news though, chat, you get our running shoes now. Yeah, during the first ad, I might go grab my water bottle. I'm kind of lazy, so I don't want to do it right now, but I will grab it one day. I haven't got the time to do a Nuzlocke. It sounds painful though, like school. Well, it's something that you don't have to do if you don't want to though, which school is a little different. You kind of sort of forced to do school until you get into like a certain year level, then you're like, oh, never mind, I can just leave. But I was gonna try to go around. Damn. Yeah, again, this is a self-imposed challenge. I don't have to do this if I didn't want to. Again, I'm the one who, I made the sandwich. I suggested this challenge to chat. I didn't think it'd be that hard, to be honest. It's mostly just like early game, not using Mudkip. Because again, using Mudkip makes the other game kind of brain dead, I feel. So I think it's tankier, which makes it a little easier to help in the second gym. Plus you get Mudshot / Mudslap, which is pretty good. But because Grovyle is very weak on the physical side. Oh, we got running juice. So, let's go. Oh yeah, I mean losing a Pokemon sucks, don't get me wrong, but what can you do? It can be annoying. The thing is, because we have the ability to get rare encounters, so what's the word? So because you have the ability to get re-encounters, like, again, otherwise, you literally check off over half the rights in the game that we can't use. So, otherwise, it would be a little bit more annoying. Basically, if I see a Magikarp or a Tentacle, I can kind of just willingly sack it. If there's something I'm going to sack on my team, it's not going to be the TREECKO that I can't get another of, or the Whismur even, so. Again, TREECKO dying is pretty rough though, because it makes the late game a lot harder. Because we won't have Leaf Blade, which is, you know, high critical move, high special attack, fast, super effective, you know, like it hits everything that you need. Bullet Seed is still going to carry its early game, I reckon, so. I think once we get over the hump that is Watson, it should be okay. He definitely just kind of threw a wrench in the plans. I definitely messed up. I forgot that nothing could do anything against Magneton. And I needed health on Grovyle to deal with Manectric because the electric type damage is too high for like Sableye. It's neutral. The stats don't cover it. It's mostly just like a lot of thinking on pre-planning. I already had a lot of the planning done already, so. I don't believe Ash ever got a Kakuna, so as I'm aware, or a Beedrill. I haven't watched the anime for like, what's it called? Journeys? I haven't watched Journeys. Maybe he gets one in there, but you can just look at the wiki. I imagine it tells you everything you need. But wish you luck. I know people do. Maybe it's Fire Red. I forget exactly the game, but they will basically go through with the manga teams of like red, yellow, blue, green. Pretty cool. And just like other characters I believe in the manga too. I still have the entire Pokemon Adventure manga series. Just haven't read it. It's like 60 volumes or so. I bought it like last year. I spent so much money on it too. It wasn't sale, but I'll get around to it one day. Yeah, I think I got it around Christmas. Maybe it might have been 2 years ago. Mugger. It genuinely might have been 2 years ago, gang. I won't lie. Did I announce in the Discord on my live chat? I just remembered. I normally always forget. Game was I forgot. Hold on. Let me just quickly amend that. I think I started a little early. Well, technically I started late, but I started a little bit late mentally. It's already 3:10. Let me just quickly go to the YouTube URL. He had one but gave it away? I don't remember that. I do not remember. I think that was the trade that he did for something, was it? Alright, cool. Just to notify the Discord that we are live. Oops, I... Schnappers. Cool. Sorry, the music's playing. Apologies. Just gotta rechange something. There we go. Cool. Alright, let me quickly close this. We are good. Let's keep going. Does it count? Technically owned one for a time. I don't remember him ever using it, that's all. Maybe he was on the... I generally don't remember it. I feel like I watched it actually quite a bit too, so. Anyways, my bad chat. I just forgot to announce to my Discord that I'm live, which is a whoopsie. Let's go around this guy. Now we need all of the orange berries we can possibly get. Because, yeah. They were handy for last time for sure. Especially when I'm trying to catch Pokemon. Petra Berry is probably more important for Tentacle, but because that way he's got to hit another chance. We have another chance of him having to hit Poison Sting. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to fight you, but I can if I have to. This. If it's listed on the wiki that he obtained a Beedrill, I would say yeah, it's probably fine, but I feel like he only had it for like maybe half an episode, if even. Could be wrong. I have no idea. Yeah, I'll do my best to not be distracted today. That's not, why am I in caps? Yeah, no, he did win it. He caught it during the bug catching contest in Johto. I forgot about that. And then it won in first place, and then he gifted it to somebody else. He technically was his, so. Otherwise, you would say he can't have Butterfree then, right? Because Butterfree left. Well, actually, Butterfree came back for it, but I don't know how else to explain it. It's like kind of like that. Anyways, just keep moving. If you think of his other Pokemon that have left, I don't know how to explain otherwise. It's like Pidgeot's gone, technically, sort of. I don't know if he released it though. That's more, that was giving the Pokeball away, so very nice. All right, let's keep up track. I'm hoping we get to Watson by 3 hours, and we'll probably stop around there. I do have some other stuff I've got to do, unfortunately. I'm not, even though I currently don't work employment-wise, I am busy as heck doing other work-related things. Yeah, left in Kanto. Oh no, I'm just gonna layer it first. If I don't hit it, I can't get spawned. Did you miss tackle? Yeah, you can. Must be 95. I know Gen 5 tackle is crazy. Tackle is 50 and then quick attack's 40. So you actually do have to decide between them. Because like Pound right now and quick attack are the same power. This should be enough for at least a 2-shot. I'm just afraid of Effect Spore. Alright, we're chilling. We're chilling. Level 9. Again, we gotta be careful we don't go over level 15. That's our cap. We'll probably just go straight to... Ooh, maybe I should get Whismur first just to be sure, because it can be a little hard to catch. Oh, in saying that, we don't have the Great Ball though. I mean, I could catch my Magikarp and all that first, but... Tough to say. Yeah, Turtle Guy, hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Welcome on in, gamer. Alright. I'm putting speed up onto this one. This is just Wally yapping, so. But yeah, Whismur we almost didn't catch last time. And if I don't have Fury Cutter this time, which if I have Absorb, Bullet Seed, Quick Attack, Screech, or Leer, I have a feeling that Whismur wouldn't live it. So I might actually try and get the TREECKO. Use TREECKO to get the Whismur. That way I can at least hit it. So we almost lost TREECKO / Gravel last time. I'll make sure to put a berry on it though, for sure. Once we go past this guy, we'll... There we go. Cool. Let's keep moving. Grab me Oran Berries. To be honest, I could also just avoid the other... You know, it'd be awesome if you get a Shining TREECKO with perfect IVs for a starter. I hate to break it to you, but that is practically impossible. You would have to definitely do... What's that strat called again? I forget what the thing is, but... It's basically like... Depending on the time when you press the button. Also the date and time of the Switch, the Game Boy. You can kind of... Well, yeah, I think I do it on a DS, but you can kind of like technically force it, but perfect IV with shiny would have to be so long away, and if you miss it, you gotta redo it. I forget what it is, but I know I'm a Blissey does it. Nice, good job. But yeah, technically probably is possible, but practically impossible. You'd be better off doing egg breeding for that. And also in this game they don't have Destiny or not, so and also there's no Masuda method, I believe. GG. Back up. Even in later games is like kind of tough. You still gotta get lucky, but if you have a Destiny or not, you can at least get 5 out of 6 perfect IVs. And then probably honestly have, you know, minimum attack and just do full special. Probably better. Oh, not the full restore, man. I'm not avoiding these trainers though because they give you so much money. It's totally just it's worth it. Spider's a little long, you know. Sorry, we'll get bullet seed soon, and then we're just gonna sit through animation hell. Soon, chat. We'll go through 2 dang health balls over here. Yo, beat, you're a good gamer. No worries. Good luck. Alright, let's go grab the Great Ball on the right hand side. And I'll try dodge the bug trainers, but no promises. I'm not very good at dodging. Potion. I know you can do the bag open strat. I don't actually know how it works, so I can't be bothered. Another day I'll figure it out. It goes right, left, down. Jump. What? It came back up to the left. Got us right, left, down. Oh wait, he's got 4 bug types, doesn't he? Oh fuck. Yellow. Just too much XP right now. Oops. Just mash it. Just mash it. I'm dealing with this. It's just 4 wormholes, man. Do they only know string shot and tackle? I guess they do. Although they had poison sting. Must be thinking on a wormpole. One was definitely the scariest early game bug in the first 3 gen. Oh, spinnerite count? I don't know. Whoops. Let's turn the music back off again. Sorry, I like putting the music on for Twitch when I speed up stuff. Also, doesn't this guy have a level 9 Pidgeotto that we have to fight? Either level 9 or 7. Because last time I was 2 levels higher. Bam, 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 bam. Also, chat, I've already eaten like 8 tomatoes between like today and yesterday. Oh yeah, it is level 9, I was right. Sand attack, I forgot it was this guy. Oh man. Try, unless he like perma hits sand attack and I just don't hit him ever again. We got this. Oh no, the second one. G'day Sabotage, hello gamer. Hope you done well. I missed. Hope you done well. Chat, I'm thinking tonight's pizza night. I think I want a pizza tonight. I have to suss out all the ingredients, but I think I've got everything I want. I think it is just gonna be starter for base, then salami, tomato, pineapple probably. I like pineapple on pizza, sue me, but I think that's it. Is that it? I feel like I put something else on there too. Maybe that's it. Oh, and oregano, like herbs as well technically. Oh, because I used to do pepperoni and salami. The good old days. When I got the salami stick that was supposed to be $45 a kilo for $18 a kilo. The good old days. Eating some chicken sandwiches, W. I had some chicken earlier. From my my cherry tomato pasta feta bake. Cherry tomato feta pasta bake? Yeah, I guess that's the word. What's in the chicken sandwich? I really do wish I could have modded it so there's no grass encounters. Unfortunately, I didn't have time, but which means I don't need repels. I was afraid it would break like Wally's quest, where he has to get the rolls, or it would break like cave encounters somehow. Maybe it was worth it. just TREECKO only. Cool. All right, we got bullet seed now. Cinema. Just chicken and cheese. Got some KFC. Nice. Honestly, is that so? Wait, is the KFC cold, or is it? Oh no, sorry, you bought KFC. My bad. I thought it was like leftover KFC chicken that you put in a sandwich. Whenever I get KFC, and if I have leftovers, I put it in the air fryer. It actually, it kind of puts it back really well. I'm an air fryer enjoyer. I definitely should use it more though. I think because normally I do such large batches of food, I just put everything in the oven. We are at a pound. When I W, I've not had KFC in like 6+ months. We need all these cherry berries, chat. Also, this lady gives you the Wilma Pale, and the lady on the far right gives you a berry. She does not give me the Wilma Pale. Never mind. Sweet, a Petra. This the one. My bad. I'm stupid. Alrighty. Yeah, I feel like I never really eat fast food, but if I did, I would generally go to KFC. I think that's my preferred. We used to go to Hungry Jack's a lot because at my grandparents' house there was a really close, like within a couple minutes drive, Hungry Jack's, which was pretty good. Well, by pretty good I mean there was at some point later down the line, like I think 5-10+ years later, it shut down because of like I don't know, like a health inspection or something, who knows, but besides the point. Like I never really had McDonald's as a kid, never enjoyed it. I think I had it once and I was like, yes, I don't get it. KFC's my baby. I think because Hungry Jack's I used to always used to get the crispy, the chicken and crispy bacon burger or something, but I don't eat bacon anymore, so a little different. I think I just like the I just like the KFC, just the regular ass burger with chicken. I think there's like there's like a double tender one, and there's like it's like a big piece of chicken. I don't like chicken patty. Like I like how it looks like, I mean it's most likely probably still not real chicken, but it looks like real chicken, so. Anything that's like a patty, I'm like, yeah, at least it's even beef patty sometimes. Like I feel like if I ever go out to go to KFC, even when I used to go to Hungry Jack's, I would never get beef burgers. I don't know why. I think chat, actually the last time I had KFC was the KFC dating sim stream. Yeah, I remember that. I ate so much KFC that day. Holy shit. It's coming back to me. I literally repressed the memory. It's funny. That was good times. That was like $60 of KFC. Bunker. Oh no, he's gonna heal again. Now like this. Oh no, man. He didn't use full restore. He wasn't in range. Sweet. Oh wait, last time we had a mild TREECKO, so that means lowered defense. This might actually be helpful, having lowered attack. Again, it's gonna suck using quick attack, but it just definitely means I'm not using Fury Cutter, so me eating a chicken sandwich. Deschy brought back my trauma. What can I say? To be fair, that stream was great, chat. Instead of having to play the game, the stream was great. This is fucking in KFC. I don't know if it was my business time though. Otherwise, it could have been a tax write-off. Fuck, so close. Tax write-off KFC. I was eating on stream. My business. It's probably justifiable. Come on, 2 more hits. Oh baby, hitting a 5 with a crit in there is literally just that's dopamine to the brain. That's crack right there. Getting close to the lower cap here. Oh no, I'm getting flashbacks. Let's just use Leo. I used Leo like 2 or 3 times in quick attack. I just don't. I literally got put to sleep for 5 turns fighting this lady last time. All right, we should be 2-shotting this, so this is quick. Oh, it's a 3-shot. Oh shit. Okay, I'll just risk it. Actually, I'll use bullet seed and then quick attack. That's probably for the best. He's gonna not do much damage, but maybe I should have taken the hit. Yeah, no, that was actually awesome. Absolute ass. All right, so quick attack, pray, rage. Oh, sweet. The good news is though we get to bypass the double trainer on the bridge until later, so it's nice. But yeah, I did realize we kind of need Whismer, just for the fact that if I want to fight the second May fight, which is optional, but these leper. Oh yeah, crazy they give you lepers this early though. Oh yeah, man. Also, there's 2 free berry trainers before the first gym. She gives you a chest doesn't she? Yeah. I mean, it's only 1 free for her. The other lady uses infinite, as I'm aware. Also grab the quick claw. Also make sure to grab the silk scarf as well. Let me just quickly mute for a sec on the game. And I'm just gonna run and grab the quick claw. Just because I don't like the audio being squeaky. Wrong house. This one. Well, I might as well just do it now. And then we probably will just go straight to grab Whismer right now. From memory, there wasn't really any useful items up above where the cut TM was. The issue is we have to go back anyway to save Pico though, so yeah, maybe we should just wait. What do you reckon? Should we just wait, chat? Thing is, it was just hard to catch it. We need balls real quick. I'm balling. Run down here. Wrong house, but that's okay, we held it. Yeah, because trying to catch the Whismer when I literally couldn't hit it wasn't fun. I was just hoping on a prayer that we caught it in the Great Ball. I had like 3 balls left. Again, our ball's gonna hurt, don't get me wrong, but at least I've got Calm Nature, so it should mitigate the damage a tiny bit. Plus using Absorb is okay. I also chuck an Aurum Berry on too, now that I think about it. We just need to be careful of the level cap. Even makes sense of Pokemon knowledge. Sounds like a good idea. You can trust me. You're my what's the word? Code confidant? No. What? What's the word? Guidance counselor? I don't know what the word is. You know what I mean? So I don't really need an escape rope. I just want the repels, man. Yeah, sell any crap yet? I should put the red candies away. Forgot about that. My super secret stash. Just like a little bit of, it's just kind of big on the HUD. All right, I got, oops. Yeah, we'll keep 2 sacks. Oh yeah, the advisor. Yeah, that's the word. Sorry. What did I say? What did I say? Code confidant? Is that even a real word? Where'd I pull that one from? Give me my heart, man. That's fine. W hype. Let's go bottom. Oh wait, the bug trainer's here. I take it back. Go back, go back, go back. I don't want to deal with the bug trainer. I also don't want to attack anything on this route because it's just my XP is a little close already. Welcome back, Ultra. Hello, hello. I'm fighting. Okay. Persona 5 Royal Fighting Guide. What the fuck? Chat, it wasn't a real one. I pulled that one out of my house. I had a break too. I lied. It's so weird Wisdom is on the route before the Rust Tunnel, and then it's also in the Rust Tunnel as the only encounter. They really didn't cook with that idea. They could have had a ground type there, and they probably realized that Watson would be trivial. And instead they force you to run Mudkip. Bastards. Good luck trying to catch or encounter a male Pikachu. It should be 50-50. I ain't gonna, because you're on the Ash team, so good luck. Oh, level 9 is actually kind of scary. This thing can get bite, right? Whoa. Big damage. To be fair, every single one of these crit, we're living like Larry, so. But he's gonna eat. Yeah, okay, cool. Run it back. And book runs is 2 or 3% for the Pikachu encounter. Oof. Yikes. It should be 50-50 if you do catch it, if you do encounter it, the gender of it. Only very few Pokemon, actually starters actually have higher male ratio, I believe. I think it's 87.25 in normal Pokemon, something like that. I forget exactly. Do you have a Meditite? I still haven't figured out what the item finder spots are here, if there's any. Let's skip him. We'll have to fight those trainers on the way back, probably, when we go fight Pico. But at least I have Whismur. Just for later. Is there really no items? Man, that's scammed. But yeah, they definitely should have just left Whismur out of the cave, and then in the cave, made it so there's like Vampy, Diglett. I don't know, man. Sandshrew. If they put Sandshrew in the Sand Desert and the Mirage Tower. And the Mirage Tower also has Trap Inch, which is also on the same route. Like, well, we could have some variety. It's okay. To be fair, I think a lot of the issues were there was those caves that would give you Johto Pokemon. I forget what they're called, but you can't even access them. I believe it's like the Mirage Caves or something. And if you can, they're only got Zubat in them. I forget, but because it would like switch around. Did they put it in the Safari Zone? I forget what happened in the end, but run. I want to deal with this guy. The rock trainers. That's chill. Yeah, he's a cool Mirage Cave. I think that's what it's called. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. It's definitely not Mirage Cave. Rotating Cave? Oh, it's Altering Cave. Same word, altering, rotating. There you go. That's solid. 3 Pokeballs later, I got it. Nice. W. I got 2 more levels for Cab. Careful, careful. So chatty, Altering Cave. In Pokemon Emerald, it can be found on Route 103 on the east bank of an inlet that passes through the center of the route. The entrance to the cave is only open after players enter the Hall of Fame, which is stupid. Because it only has Zubat for starters. At least having the early game, because it's like, again, level 6 to 16 is Zubat. Crazy. For that to be post game. All of the unreleased event Pokemon can be found in the extended area of Safari Zone. That's what it was. They moved all of the Pokemon to the Safari Zone in Pokemon Emerald, except for Smeargle, which is in the Artisan Cave instead. In addition, the evolutionary lines are available in Pokemon Colosseum, a Shadow Pokemon. so they make you go somewhere else. Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf give you standard wild hold items for the Pokemon Ultra and Cave, and we'll use a special set of wild items exclusive to the event, which are programmed at a 5% chance of occurring. So in the cave chat, you could have had Mareep, which is crazy, Apom, Pineco, Shuckle, Teddiursa, Houndour, Stanler, Smiggle. How much more fun would that be? But again, it's only post-game anyway, but I think with having the option of having those Pokemon there would be neat, but I also understand the point of wanting to mostly use your own region Pokemon, like Gen 5 does, at least in black and white. Like Gen 6 is like, hey, we got Pikachu, we got the guy you like, in like the first route. Same with Pidgey, and like Caterpie and stuff. It's just stupid how it went out. People are talking about that they might be doing like the Gen 3 games on the Switch, like to buy. I know some people like thought it was a real thing that was happening, but people just like fake posting. But I know some people saying if they did do it, the only way they would actually be interested in using it would be basically having that content that you can't currently use. So like, you know, the Rainbow Pass, the Deoxys stuff, like all those time-gated things, all stuff they just never kind of fully implemented, like the Altering Cave. Having those be available would be the only real reason to buy the emulator. Like to not buy the do not play on an emulator and buy an actual copy of the Switch version. Again, it would be digital as well, to be fair, so, and it is what it is, but having that would be, having an option like that where all that content that is only really be able to get through like alternative means normally, having that would be nice to, with like $10 for Fire Red or something. We'll see. I don't know about that. You'd be lucky if it's $10. This is Nintendo we're talking about. They released, oh, what's it called? Did I put the Oranberry on? I don't think I did. Anyways, they released Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze on the Switch 2 for like $60 or $80, right? For Cooks, bro. They would never do $10. If I want to buy the cartridge of Fire Red right now, physically, it's like $80. That's probably the cheapest. They know they can sell that. They could literally sell they could literally sell it for like $60+ and easily do that. They could easily do it. I love, because again, the 30th year of Pokemon is this month, right? February. It's the 30th anniversary. People are like, because that's why they're talking about the Switch 2 stuff. And then some people are like, they're gonna get BDSP versions of Fire Red and Leaf Green. And it's like, we already got Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but honestly, they probably would. If they could do BDSP versions of Fire Red and Leaf Green, I think that will break. So, we called this Nacho last time. What's a Nacho alternative? Nacho alternative. Nope. There's another word. Call it queso? No, I don't want to call it queso. What is this? I'm just looking at food right now. I'm sidetracked. I'm trying to not give everyone the same name because this is a different universe. Fried plantains? I'm getting sidetracked. The game, hold on, I'd rather a $60 Fire Red over $60 Pokemon Master XY or whatever. Again, looks like it sucks. Nice graphics and Pokemon Pool, but gameplay sucks. Master XY, I'm not sure what that is. Do you mean Pokemon X and Y? I think largely why Pokemon X and Y sucks was because there was no Z, which I feel like Z, in terms of like the gameplay improved, because again, if you play Ruby and Sapphire, they're okay, and then you play Emerald, like, oh, this is a lot better. You play Diamond and Pearl versus Platinum. Diamond and Pearl are arse. I'm just being honest. Oh, you mean X? Oh, X. That's ZA. You mean ZA, right? That's fair. Again, I think it's also like the timeline now is a lot different, where it's like there's so much shit that is being putting out between like every year. Like they can't really delay those games because there's so much. I mean, like obviously it'd be nice if they could give them more time so you could actually have a good game. Dude, like it's X and Y. You're in Kalos. What's the main thing of one thing of Kalos? Roller skates. No roller skates. You're running around the city. Like Now, like, that was like the first thing I thought of. I'm like, okay, this just, you know, there's just a lot of the design decisions I just didn't really get. Maybe it's just not for me anymore, but I still feel like the games are pretty solid, all things considered. There's definitely some other things, but also I'm feeling hot shot though, which is definitely nothing like nachos, but I just saw that. I should not call it true up rating. It's a beverage. It's technically, it's not a food, but it's close enough. Yeah, I think I'm still liking it right. Chat. I don't know. Hot shot, Wisdom of the hot shot that just kind of speaks to me. I like the Galaxy game, the playing style of Emerald. I mean, fair enough. The thing is, I can see the holes with Emerald. There's a lot of holes in these games. Which is just like, to be fair, the games are made like with shoelaces sometimes. So, at least Gen 1 was. Gen 2 and 3 are a little... Well, Gen 2 was kind of shoelaces too, actually. Gen 3 was like the one that kind of had some duct tape with it. I would prefer Gen 5 in anything. Like, I feel like the pixel art style they had in that was really good. I feel like Gen 6 and like Gen 6, 7, all that, like I feel like actually the ZA models and like Legends Arceus models and even Scarlet and Violet, they did a lot of good work for the people actually liking their 3D models of the Pokemon. The issue with ZA at least was the shitty ass lighting engine that they're using. Also, my old Wisdom was impish. Oh, that's got a really bad special defense stat. Holy shit. 7? Good. Actually, no, it's good. It's got bad. It's just got bad defenses. My bad. I'll take it back. But yeah, like when I play these games, I'm like, there is a lot of quality of life that is missing in the movesets for a lot of these Pokemon. Jump off, the entire line jump off gets one attack and it's tackle for its entire moveset. That's just one Pokemon. But there's a lot of things where it's just like, hey, this is just kind of, when you think about it, it's kind of stupid. Or like the variety of Pokemon where like 70% of these routes in this game are the exact same. Like, because again, a lot of the routes are water related. A lot of them are the same Pokemon. At the very least, in the new games, there's quite a bit of variety, which is something. Move that away. Yeah, there's at least some variety. You can replay Scarlet and Violet and have a completely different team, which I guess is neat. Even in like X and Y, kind of same thing. Again, I mean, even in like Gen 4, they kind of fixed that, but at least Gen 3, the base vanilla experience in terms of the Pokemon you can have just kind of sucks. In my opinion, obviously. To each their own, of course, but kind of rely on the block timings. Yeah. I liked ZA's combat, but I think it's not something I would want to keep going forward. I think it was good how it was. But like I said, I'm not interested in having more of ZA combat, at least for it to be like the main thing. I kind of prefer the Legends Arceus like agile, strong combat. And then also like how the initiative kind of changed, where it's like, do you want to do more damage? Or do you want to do like, do you want to do more damage and probably have less turns? Or have like, you know, less damage, but you can maybe attack again. Same with like, do you want like these status effects to last longer? Or do you want these like buffs to last longer or shorter? Which is like, there's a lot of cool stuff they did, I think. Also, no, TREECKO didn't die. No, I was just doing switch training because my TREECKO's close to leveling up. Also, chat, we do have ads. I'm gonna quickly go grab a drink while the ad's playing. Just gonna quickly finish off this fight. Just give me 1 sec. If I hit more than 2 shots, we're chilling. I'll chuck some music on for Twitch in the meantime. Level 14. They're getting a little high level too. I would just kind of save state real quick. Actually, yes, I will. I'll keep my other save, but I'm gonna pause for a sec. All right, chat, I'll be back in a second, okay? Got some music playing, get the ads. Also, yeah, sorry, YouTube can't have music or I get immediately just nuked, so. But yeah, I'll be back in about 2 minutes. So see you in a sec. I'll put the right on screen. Wrong one, sorry. My bad. There we go. Okay, I'm back with the ads answer. Chad, I'm gonna have some chips. Even though literally, yeah, I just had a massive lunch. That was like a gargantuan lunch. To be fair, my breakfast is generally pretty like simple. I just have a smoothie at the moment. And saying that, my breakfast and lunch were like 2 hours apart. So again, dinner's gonna be a while. So one more. One more chip, chat. I swear, it's the last one. Yes, I literally didn't eat at all. Until like 5 or 5:30 when I finished. And then I like passed out and had dinner at 9 p.m. Dude, I was playing games till like 2 o'clock. Maybe it was later. I really wanted to finish Blood Moon Island. I think I played like 6 hours last night. I believe I left it running when I had food, but still. 5 hours. It's a good game. It's a long game though. Ah, alrighty. Let's get moving. Sorry for the delay there. Apologies. Let's get moving. Music off. What game? Divinity 2. Divinity Original Sin 2 is technically what it's called. I'll just put the right off screen. It is by Larian Studios. They also made the most recently famous, like pretty famously, Baldur's Gate 3. So, different combat style. Baldur's Gate 3 is like D&D. Very D&D. Divinity is their own like mechanics and gameplay and stuff, so it doesn't have like dice and stuff like that. It's more like traditional sort of CRPG, I believe that's what it's called. RPG? It was a role-playing game. Played in 2017. Is it a CRPG? Yeah, I half heard you because I was playing some old Doom play. Oh no, you're a good gamer. It's alright. But no, chat, this game's great. It's on sale at the moment too. Don't mind, it just went off sale, unfortunately. But it's a good game. The lore was kind of, there's a lot of lore though, I won't lie. Also, if you played the game and then kind of come back like a month later, you're like, oh, I don't remember half of this. Luckily, the journal is pretty solid in terms of like kind of recounts your steps. There's a lot of different like play styles, I guess. It's like there's so many different schools of magic. You got like your attributes, which is like your strength, finesse, intelligence, constitution, memory, wits, which there's a bunch of stuff. You then got all your different armor you collect. Got your talents, you got your civil abilities, you got your combat abilities. You got your talents. The talents tree is kind of lacking, I think, when you play it a lot, but there's like also some really good stuff to be fair. But also like if you're playing a fighter or like anything melee, normally how you like when I first played it, and then when I looked back at my save later with my builds, when I spec'd them out and fixed them, they were doing like over double the damage, more than double the damage. Because if you're like, well, if I'm playing a rogue, I want to put all my points into scoundrel, which is like very valid. But then when you're actually playing, the most important stat as a physical attacker is warfare, which basically is like I believe because it's multiplicative instead of additive, which is like all of the other damage stats for the most part. So the amount of damage you do by putting points into warfare is more important than like anything else as a fighter. So like my ranger, my rogue, and my mainline frontline tank, which technically now is doing two-handing, which he's doing so much fucking damage, it's crazy. But all three of them are 10 points into warfare. And then I have one mage, which my mage is like, it's kind of hard to say what it is. It's like half lightning, half fire. Even though geomancy and fire is a better combination, and water, like hydroforest, and etherage, which is the lightning, is a better combination. Like you generally want to have like two schools that kind of complement each other. I kind of just run whatever. Technically my ranger has some geomancy capabilities, but it just does so much damage that I don't ever use them. It's more like supportive abilities in that. I do want to try to do another playthrough with like full mage or like two mages, but the thing is like they kind of clash because like there's like terrain that you change. So if I use geomancy and I make like oil on the terrain, then I can then use to ignite it. If I use water, then it will get rid of it. So yeah, and also if you're using water, you be careful you don't use lightning and stuff. Because you're using water on, if you put rain down and it hits your teammates, they get wet, which is fine. That doesn't really do anything. But if you then use a lightning spell, you could potentially stun your teammates so they just don't get a turn. I've done that before. Also, I was trying to save a guy. This guy got tied up. I saved him. And then during the fight, he was using chain lightning. And he was trying to hit an enemy, and he targeted my character first, and he just fucking killed them. He just killed the guy. He just killed my teammate. I was like, oh, okay. Because I control a party of 4, and then NPCs obviously not player controlled. And sometimes you gotta help them, or sometimes you gotta like kind of fight them, or obviously fight them, but sometimes you gotta help people survive and stuff. Yeah, he just nuked my rogue. Did I ever tell you about my Arcanium crash out? I don't think so. I don't think so. Also, Ultra, thank you for the follow. Thank you on the Twitch. Much appreciated. I keep moving, by the way. I completely forgot what I was doing. Oh, poison. Forgot. I was going to clear that before I left, but just do that right now. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm going to switch. I'm not even going to try run by accident. I'm not go bad. I shall kill it. I level up Wisma. Yeah, dude, Uproar's kind of strong, but again, when I'm using Uproar, I've got to be careful that I don't accidentally end my run. So, I'm gonna switch. Fair enough, gamer. You're welcome to go wherever you want. I think the ad experience is better on YouTube, but that's just me. I might have say it again. Arcanium is an old school RPG, very much in that kind of vein as Divinity and Boulders. Arcanum. Is it Arcanum or Arcanium? Oh, it's Arcanum. Arcanum? Ah. Reminds me of like, oh damn, that looks like Diablo 1 Ice. Oh yeah, Captain. 2001. This shit came out before I was born. God damn. $4 on sale, chat. Very positive reviews. I know the original Baldur's Gate's like hella old. I know there's a lot of other Divinity games as well that aren't turn-based. Like there's other Divinity games that, yeah, they're not. How old is Baldur's Gate 1? That's just like pre-2000s. 1998, yeah. Damn. That's crazy. It was on the back of Titans, dude. Like Witcher 1 is like 2000. 2006, right? Or maybe it's 2003? 2007, I was right. For the first time. When I said 6, didn't I? 6, 7, same thing. Created a half ogre, half or I created a half ogre, and half ogres start out strong but start out with low int. So then I gave him the idiot savant trait, which gives you the dumb dialogue options, but gives you some extra int. Yeah, idiot savant. Oh wait, that's a full light thing, isn't it? It's like trying to play full light with like 1 intelligence, huh? You just can't fucking talk to anybody. I think it's full light 1 and 2 that do that. Kind of based, honestly. I really want to play the original full lights, chat. Maybe I'll get around to it one day. I heard they're pretty hard, actually. I'm excited to see where this half auger went, though. Half auger, sorry, half auger. Half auger. I mean, if you got a song you want to put in, and you it's up to chat if they like the song or not. Have you completed Fallout 1 and 2? I know the whole game is like getting the water chip or some shit. I ate before. I'll just eat like 2 chips. There's me complaining saying my lobster's too buttery though. Oh no, I have to eat food. How long did it take you to beat Fallout 1 and 2? Because like I only played Fallout 4 and I realized it's definitely like shit. It's like in terms of story, it's shit. Well, like the RPG aspects of it, like the role-playing aspects, just don't exist. Your guys sandpaper. Upward. It's either be evil, be nice, be haha. There's just a lot of railroading going on in Fallout 4. Railroad. Also, the vanilla guns look like shit in that game. Just going back. But you're gonna ban from the song choices just for the stream. How else would I ban you? Would I ban you from every chat? I don't know, bub. It's also not a ban, it's a timeout. It's just to scare people. And in Fallout 1, I remember definitely used, I think, Fallout Fixed to get rid of bugs. I don't know, Steam playtime. Watch it to about 54 hours though. That's not bad. One for sure shorter than 2 though. Okay. Dude, I can't believe it. It's not. Wait, did Bethesda make the original Fallouts? They didn't, right? Because they bought the rights from Fallout 3 onwards, from the original guy. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they made them as well, but then they bought the actual rights. But, anyways, Fallout games just can't help it being buggy. At least back in the day, it's more reasonable. How long's the timeout? However long I want. Black Isle made the originals. Okay. Wasn't Black Isle have to do with were they like Obsidian based? I forget. Was that the original Obsidian? Maybe I'm stupid. I might be chatting at me ass. Anyways, let's go into the damn gym. I'm gonna try to level up Portachata. While I'm also trying to level up. Well, I'll fight these dudes, and then when TREECKO gets like halfway to level 15, I'll get in there. When Black Isle went under former influence of it started Obsidian. That's where I went. Okay, gotcha. So I knew it was like related. I got it. I know Obsidian put out what's it called? The newest game is the what's it called? The Outer Worlds. I heard good things about the first game. I heard the second game failed to meet like expectations. But I mean, it's on Game Pass. What can you expect? I think Game Pass like genuinely is just really bad for like the gaming industry. Like it's good for consumer, but well, at the same time, maybe it's like a double-edged sword that we just aren't aware of. I don't know. Also back in the day though, like you didn't have options. You got the games you were given pretty much. And you're like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna play this game for like 400 hours. And I went bat an eye. I mean, it's different times back then. Did I play the shit out of Crash Bandicoot, Twin Sanity, and Tag Team Racing? Those games are probably arse. You love a game, then you go to Twitter and you realize how it's actually, how everyone hates it, and you're like, well, never mind. At least nowadays, because people will like hate a game for no reason. Like normally it's like if you don't like a game, don't play it. I'm like, you can generally understand that there's like there's like enjoyable things you can get out of a game. Look, you can generally see, hey, I understand why someone else might like this game. I just personally can't, which is at least how I try to look at it. But you know, gamble. Okay. Alrighty. Only chat can play it. Only chat will be able to hear it. I'll play it after the gym fight. So it'll be like probably 2 minutes. I'm just gonna set up the poll anyway, so. Thankfully the chat, my Spotify is working at the moment. I just realized the fix was just have it. Oh, I was gonna say the fix was just pin it to my taskbar. I realized I didn't turn off my computer yesterday. I was doing like virus scanning for like 11 hours. Just to make sure everything was all good. I think it was MRT in the command line. Because I did SCF/scan now. Because it'd been a little while. Just wanted to make sure everything was all good. And then the MRT, I believe, is a malware removal tool. Which I don't know how to access with the command line, to be honest. She does it. The reason I crashed out in an Arcanum is that dumb dialogue is way more limiting than something like Fallout. The main quest givers just tell you to scroll off if you just have to. You have to either wander or know the quest objectives. Because you can do a quest in some. I love doing a game where it's like, I can complete the quest. And then you don't even have to, you never have to talk to the original guy. I'm not bothered to read it. I don't think you need to, bud. It's up to you. You control your vibes. You can choose to close them if you want. I don't care. It's up to you, man. But yeah, like there's games where you can complete a quest and never actually talk to the original quest giver, which I think is pretty cool. Or just like kind of just, I know in Divinity you can actually do that quite a bit. There's like a lot of stuff where like, hey, you can just happenstance come upon this thing, or if you found like a book randomly, you know, like a bunch of stuff like that, which I think is cool. Anyways, I'm gonna continue. Because of this though, there's perks. There's because I did this though, there's a perk. There's no getting out of it by raising it. Yeah, you're like hard locked into not being able to raise it in. So you basically locked yourself out of the major story beats in the game. Like in the story, I didn't start it just to be every quest give it to death. Yeah, because you're basically kind of forced to, hey, if you actually want to experience the game normally, you've got to repeat. You've got to redo the entire game pretty much. Otherwise, you just had like a completely off the beat experience that you wouldn't normally experience. Which sucks that there's like, I guess nowadays there's like, you don't really need to be married to a game style, like a gameplay style. Like Dark Souls 1, you put that stat in and it ain't going down. Dark Souls 2, you know, you got a lot of options. Dark Souls 3, like again, they're limited amounts for Dark Souls 2 and 3. Elden Ring is like, isn't there like an unlimited amount of lava eggs or something? Or like at least a large amount. Dark Souls 1 is like, that shit's permanent, bro. Back in the day too, I'm sure it's similar. I mean, to be fair, like you can't change your stats around in Skyrim, but Skyrim's different. Yeah, it's unfortunate though. I guess same with Fallout. Fallout you can't change the stats either, but still. That's just like very interesting. How far did you get into the game besides before you decided to give up? I mean, you said you rage quit. Or at least you said it was not fun. Figured this out like 6 hours in because the tutorial island is pretty extensive. I didn't realize that the first major city I was screwed when neither the main quest guy or the companions would talk to me. Fuck. Dude, I would literally just like, I would just close the game and never open it again. I kind of understand. It's like, fuck this, man. I understand. It's not fun. Like, if you're told willingly going in, hey, by the way, you can't, this is permanent, by the way. And you're also like, yeah, it is what it is kind of thing, so. Again, back it's I can understand it's a game back in the day, so. BRB, no worries, gamer. Yeah, I know the tutorial island for Divinity 2 is really long. It's called Fort Joy. Like, by long, I mean, you can make it as long as you want. There's a lot of quests. There's like, I think like 5+ ways you can technically escape the island. There's a lot of different ways to remove your source color as well. So the source is like one of the big parts of that game, which basically is like the really, really powerful magic stuff that you can do. Say you, as a rogue, actually, is a rogue a good example? I mean, probably mage is a better example, but as a rogue, you have like, you have an ability that lets you like target, choose a target, and then you'll teleport behind them, and then you'll be able to backstab them, and then basically it sets you up for doing like big damage, because when you're behind them you do crits. That's like a move. And then, you know, you get things like throwing knife, which you can throw, and if they're backstab, it does critical, it does extra damage, things like that. That's like a normal ability, which is like level 1 adept. And then you get higher when it's like, you know, you can set atrophy, which is, I think atrophy is the one where they can't use their weapon skills or their abilities. So like if you do that to like a knight, he can't use like all in, which is like a 3 AP cost attack that uses like his two-handed weapon to like do like a shit ton of damage. Or you can't do things like knockdown or like, you know, crippling blow, things like that. And then you can get higher. And then there's things like like the broker's like decay, the cursed sword or something, which like is like a 3-cost AP, applies decaying, which if someone is decaying and they get healed, you can basically use decaying on an enemy and then heal them and they'll take damage, which is kind of cool. There's a bunch of different shit in that game. But then like source points is a finite resource during combat, at least. Whenever you want to restore source points, you can do it by, I believe, source vampirism later, consuming a saucer, which is generally not recommended, stepping in like pools of source, or resting. But basically, it's kind of like an extra sort of ability bar of points, and depending on the spell, it will cost more points. So like there is one which is Fan of Knives, which is, say if I'm standing in the middle of 5 different dudes, basically in like there's like a massive radius around me, I'll throw a shit ton of knives. There's another one which is called Onslaught, which costs 2 source points, and you can only have, I believe, 3 source points total. You can restore them afterwards, but it's pretty hard to get more of them. So like my main guy, which is called Fane, is like an undead character. His main, also each of the origin characters have unique abilities that use source. So for Fane, his unique one is called Time Warp, which is insanely broken. It's probably the best one. It basically costs 2 ability points. You generally get 4 a turn on normal, on average. Outside of using things like AP, like hasted to get more AP or whatever else, you basically get 4 points normally of just AP. If you use Time Warp, you use 2 of them. You could then technically end your turn right there, and then the next turn you come back with 6. So then you have the max amount, and then you have another turn with 2 more source points, at least for me. So what I do is I can Phoenix Jump, which is basically like similar to the backlash thing as the rogue has. They all, every kind of pool has like, they got like movement options. The ranger has like tactical retreat, same things, sort of shit. Basically you can use like Phoenix Dive, go to an enemy, and then just use the attack, which costs 2. It costs 4 attack points and then 2 of the source points, and you just do like fuck tons of damage. The funnest shit is that with that or my rogue just literally one-shotting the big bad guy in front of me. It's like he's level 15, he literally one-shot one of my characters, and then you just in one turn just fucking obliterate the guy. It's so cool. There's so much cool shit you can do in that game. You can technically there's people that do like Barrels of Deathfog. You can do cheese stuff like that. You can, I think it's is it Polymorph on Warfare or Polymorph on Hydra Forest? There's a spell called like Terrain Transmutation, and if someone uses Death Fog in an area, like an NPC, you could then take the Death Fog and then use it on other enemies, and Death Fog instantly kills if they're not undead. There's like a bunch of stupid shit you can do in that game, so it's kind of cool. It was really funny for the first few hours when all the shopkeepers called me stupid and barely tolerated me, but the amount of NPCs that straight up won't talk to you, that give quests, really bummed me out. Yeah, no, I kind of don't enjoy missing stuff. That is one thing I kind of, it's hard to like for Divinity, I try to at the moment I do use like a guide in terms of like if I'm doing a quest, I'll look up the quest sometimes. Maybe I'll do it first and then I'll look it up, but just to like maybe get more XP than I could, or if there's something that I might miss, things like that. Just because I've already been playing it that way, plus the games I've been playing for a long time on and off. The best way to go about it though, I think, is just play the game, be very into the role-playing aspect, and like what would my character do? Which You can do that, or you can kind of metagame play it too. If I play Baldur's Gate, I'm definitely gonna, if I play Baldur's Gate 3, I'm definitely just not looking up any guides. I think also if you're playing in a group, like, because you can play the game up to 4 people and you have 1 character each, I would just, you know, like if you're in a group setting like that, you kind of just play your game. So that'd be nice too. But chat, does anyone like Game of Thrones? I never watched it personally. Heard the ending was bad and then never watched it. That's fair. Is that song? Is the Ed Sheeran song from that? I didn't realize. Also, hydrate. I got you. Sorry for the. I should have slowed down there. Sorry, I was definitely yapping. Basically, there's a lot of cool shit you can do in that game. Divinity's fun. I enjoy Divinity. Also, some of the quests are pretty funny. Think about the hydrate. I've not had water today. So I was on the way. New Zealand. Lord of the Rings. Beef Wellington. Anyways, let me quickly fight Roxanne. It's been like half an hour, chat. Sorry. I was trying so hard to keep up with the Divinity explanation. Sorry. It's easy to explain it by opening the game. It's very hard to explain right now. That's my fault. I can pull up the game at the end of the stream if you're still around. I can just show it off. Instead of being like, hey, by the way, no context, but like there's no visual context aids. But yeah, I'll play the song once we beat Roxanne, which will be right now, so. I'm stalling the song, yeah. I'm joking. Yeah, dude, we got into the gym like 30 minutes ago. Motherfucker, dude. Alright, we'll start with Honachata anyway, it's fine. Give that boy some XP. Some defense EVs. Good news, chat, my model hasn't tweaked out yet. Nice. But yeah, there is also a first game of Divinity. I've just not, I bought it, played like 30 minutes of it, and I'd already started the second game, so I didn't bother, but it was okay. I think it's more role-playing aspect. Anyways, let's lock in, chat. We gotta beat the first gym. Like, this is gonna be hard. It's gonna be so hard, bro. Lock in, twin. I think it's literally just use Bullet Seed like 4 or 5 times. Like 6 or 7 times. Dude, I want to be at if I actually just locked in and didn't talk, we probably could have gotten to the second gym already. Kind of funny. We took a long break. I beat like 1 trainer in 45 minutes, I swear. Cool. Now I'm level 16, which normally isn't good. However, because I'm already in the gym, it's okay. And also, I was gonna get Pursuit. However, I'm gonna go Quick Attack's Screech. So, and I'll keep Bullet Seed and Absorb for now. So we're actually gonna just say no to Pursuit, unfortunately. Probably gonna go to Leah for now until we go Screech, but whatever. Alrighty. I'm going to use Bullet Seed anyway. If we got low roll, we should be able to avoid the berry range. That'd be ideal. Get like 2 or 3 hits and then a 3 or a 5. Oh, that's enough. Should be out of berry range, right? Oh no, he'll use it now. How much damage does this do? 25. Crit probably kills us, right? I'm going to absorb this turn. And then Bullet Seed. Because if I use Bullet Seed again and he gets low health, this fight will go longer. So now all I gotta do is hit him like, never mind, fuck my life, I guess. One day I'll be Arcanium, but next time I'm maxing Charisma and letting companions do all the fighting. No more nonsense. Not fair. For Divinity, I'm like, I keep switching between for the civil abilities. There is Lucky Charm, which the higher you have of that, the higher the chance of random loot just being like, I just get random like high tier loot, just in like a fish barrel sometimes, or like a vase. Then there's Persuasion, which is obviously really important for all skill checks. Then there's Bartering, which is important for like money stuff. Then there's like Thievery, Sneaking, all that kind of stuff. I kind of been going between like just putting extra clothes on that give me Persuasion when I want to do a Persuasion check, but I kind of just can't be bothered switching back and forth my gear sometimes. So at the moment, it's like I have enough Persuasion that pretty much everything is, I can just get through it. And then I have a decent amount of lucky charm anyway. I do have if I need to though, as my main character, I can put on a cloak, like I have a jacket that gives me +1 persuasion, so I go from 4 to 5, and then I can change. I have a shapeshifter mask as my character, which can transform me from an undead to a lizard. Lizard gets as a racial bonus +1 persuasion, which gives me 6, and then I have a necklace which gives me an extra one, so that's 7, which is like that's technically past the impossible point because in the game you can only have 5 of the civil ability outside of gear, so I technically only need 5 and then I'm kind of good. 6 I think is the highest you ever need. So, did you snap a drink? I did indeed. Yes, I did. Yeah, another one. I should shut the fuck up. I gotta shut the fuck up. Let's go lock in. Lock in, twin. I should use bullet seed before instead of absorb that one time. Hit him again. There we go. Finally, dude. Oh my gosh, that took way too long. Almost level 17. Good news is, chat, we get Grovile, so. That ogre guy had level 2 or 3 of gambling skill, then I lost all my money with playing dice with the fisherman by the pier. I love that. Surely you can just kill him afterwards to get your money back. Yeah, like if Divinity 2 didn't take 8 billion years to play, I would definitely replay it. That's why I'm using a guide, because I'm like, I'm probably not going to be able to play this game again because there's so much stuff to do. Each character has like their own storyline as well, with like a bunch of different, they're going to a bunch of different areas and a bunch of different places. They will have like lore tied to their character or enemies that they will know or friends that will like push their story forward, or like learning about their life and stuff, and or like the like secrets and stuff. And I can only use technically 4 out of the 6 origin characters at a time. So there's still Red Prince, which is like a lizard. It's like a red lizard prince, and then there is Beast, which is a dwarven guy. I don't know. He's a dwarf. If I could have had 5, I definitely would have, but unfortunately, you can't use the other characters afterwards for lore reasons. But once you choose your 4, you're kind of locked in. Technically, you can also play the game in 2-player mode, as in like you can only have 2 characters. It's called Lone Wolf mode, I think. It's a talent. Also, we don't want Fury Cutter. Or do we want Fury Cutter over Leah? I think we want Fury Cutter over Leah for now. I can't believe it's 10 base power. Fuck me, dude. It's crazy. We might need it to catch back on there. Also, I already got the song ready, by the way. Let me just put the poll up now. We were gonna get fight the Pico thing, so. Also, wait, this song was in The Hobbit. It wasn't in Game of Thrones, was it? Was it also in Game of Thrones? I know it was definitely in The Hobbit. It was the soundtrack part of it. Let me know if it's too loud, chat. Put the poll up. It was definitely in Hobbit, but if I allowed additional channel point votes, holy shit, you would be cooked, bro. These people got billions of Deschy points. All right, let's just speed through. Go to Pico. Also grab cup before I forget. I can make sure to grab repels. Can I buy them now? I think I can. I got 18 bowls. That should be enough. We only need like 10 repels, to be fair. I got one of these. I really replay almost any games. I might replay Fallout 1 at some point, but 40 games like 2 is a hard ask. Yeah, that's kind of the issue that I have with Divinity. It's depending on how many quests you do, because there are so many quests, especially in Act 2, that I'm at the moment. Like, I have probably in that save file easily over 50+ hours. Like, I put 6 hours in yesterday and then like 5 hours in the day before that, and I made like, I got maybe 1 or 2 levels. To be fair, the levels require quite a bit of XP, so if you're doing all kill route, you definitely get it done a lot faster, but it kind of depends on how you play the game. There's definitely faster ways to go about it, but If I look up how long, honestly, I'm gonna look up how long that game is. How long is Divinity 2? Typically, it takes between 60 to 100 plus hours to complete. Average playthrough is about 80 to 90 with a mix of story and main content. A rush playthrough can take about 50 to 60, while if you're doing a lot of extra stuff, it can easily exceed 150 hours for completionist. And some completionist achievements require you to replay the game because it's like, this is a very like, it's like a turning point choice where either you help, you save or you destroy something. Or you like, you ruin a character, or you just like, redeem a character, things like that. So you could also technically save at that point, do both, but you need to have a guide up for that, obviously. Like I don't have a guide for the achievements. I'm just playing the game in a sense. But then if I'm doing it, because like a lot of quests you do will kind of relate to another quest or like another quest. Sometimes you only start when you start talking to a character, the journal will update with a new quest. And then by the time you finish the conversation, it could be over because you aggroed them and then now you're fighting, or they just fucking blew their brains out for some reason. Like, there's a lot of different, there's a lot of stuff in that game, is what I'm saying. There's a lot of, I don't know how many quests are in that game. How many side quests in Video Resource 2? Easily over 150. You got 1 yes, 1 no, so you're technically safe. So yeah, there's 4 acts, so 6 acts. Currently, I believe I'm in the 2nd. I'm about to go to the 5th. Oh, no, sorry. There is none in the 3rd act, but the act 3 is really short. Act 2 is pretty long. Act 4 is fucking massive. I'm about to go to Act 5, but I gotta do some character-related personal stuff first. So many, dude. And then also some of these quests have subquests between them. Some of these quests have like 7 subquests. Then you also got character quests. That's a long-ass game, bro. There's basically Act 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I think that's what it is. It's a long game. Technically, you don't need to do all of them, right? You could just do the ones that give you the most XP if you kind of knew, but obviously if you don't know what quests give you what, you're kind of just playing them all, so. Yeah, I barely replay a game. There's just so many games now. Like, dude, I still got the entire Devil May Cry series, like I've said multiple times, just waiting for me. One day, chat. Oh, shit. Die. Alright, that's the song done. Thank you. The game sound back on. Let it die! Also, to be fair, a lot of the time I probably spend in the game, like, I wouldn't say save scumming necessarily, but like, losing a combat encounter and I want to like re-prepare a different way, or change my stats around, or buy more gear. Sometimes I'll do like a bunch of like equipment setting up, or like I bought a bunch of stuff from a merchant, realized I didn't put my bartering gear on, so I'm actually, spending a lot more money than I needed to. I'm fucking rich now, so it doesn't matter, but there's a lot of options in the game. There's a lot of choice. I can't imagine the amount of different ways you can go about a quest. Sometimes obviously there's no like different option, but I think 9 times out of 10 there is always a different way you can go about it. Also super impatient, so I really play the long RPGs. Divinity's a long one. Yeah, for sure. Remember my major complaint with Wasteland 2 was that of a 60-hour playthrough, I was sure 10 hours of that was inventory. I think Divinity 2's inventory isn't too bad, to be honest. There is an auto sort button, thank God, so that kind of saves a lot of it. You technically could just avoid a lot of the stuff. Also, if there's ever too much shit in your inventory, you just right-click, send to the ship, and there's just a chest full of shit in there. You don't ever have to check it if you don't want to. I personally save unique items and legendary items. The legendaries aren't as much of them important. I like saving the uniques though, just for like memorabilia. Like I keep the legendaries in the vault in Borderlands 3, even if I'm gonna use it ever again. To be fair, I might use it for another character, but that's different. But I might probably never use it again. I probably spent a decent amount in the inventory, but you don't need to, because there's a whole crafting system, but you can look up anything you might want to make as well. And also, even if you don't buy it, even if you don't craft, you can always buy it or find it from someone too. Or you can play the game very, very differently. There's also, there's a lot of loot on the ground that you know, you don't have to pick up. It's like, I'm a loot goblin, so I walk into a library and there's 50 fucking book icons that you can click, and each book icon maybe has a book in it, maybe it's got a sheet of paper. With Lucky Charm, maybe it's got a fucking legendary two-handed weapon in there that, you know, kills God or something. Like, there's stuff in there, you know. But I can get the impatient. At least I feel like in Divinity, if I wanted to beeline it, I could, but I don't want to. I guess it's different. Like, I could very easily probably have cut down. I could have been at Arcs, which is the 5th act, probably in 40 hours easily. Probably shorter than that. I've done a lot of sidewinding. But I was just enjoying my time because the game is just so fun to play, personally. And also, if you don't like a character, how they play, like if I wanted to turn my warrior into like a summoning mage that only does like fire damage, I can change all my talents, all my abilities, I could pretty much just change everything. So my problem is that there's so much unique nonsense. Does anyone want this one of kind of shampoo? I found it. No, it's literally nothing. I had so many items that I just couldn't tell if they were quest items. That's fair. At least for Divinity, the tabs are make it pretty obvious for the most part. I feel like I've never picked up. Also, I guess in that game, the character will make a comment when he picks something up that is important, generally. Also, if it's junk, they will say it's rubbish or it's junk. And like 9 times out of 10, you don't even need to worry about it. Which I think also helps. Like the color, is it color commentary? Sometimes you do something, and also like the narrator also helps as well a lot, I think too, with making something seem obvious. Did I get cut? I did, right? Kind of like, I mentally checked out at some point. Oh, we're good again, man. No worries. Alright, let's use Grove Isle. I can't be bothered using Wisma. Actually, I'll swap into Wisma to start, but I don't want to accidentally fight in here. Man, at least to me, I feel like doing it. There is so much world lore that you can do. There's so many different personal quests. You technically don't need to do them. I think I'll probably change the ending. I don't know what the ending is, but there's also like 4 like main other quests of like Rivalon, I think. And there's like different gear sets. There's like the Devourer's set, which I only got like 2 or 3 pieces of. That when you put that entire set together, it boosts it to level 20, which is pretty good. There's like a bunch of other ones that they're also like completely like optional. You can just beeline in the cave, beeline out when you got to do something. I had a cave which I completely avoided it and went through the bottom and started at the bottom, grabbed the item that I needed. Technically didn't need to fight the boss if I didn't want to. I went back around, got lost, got my team split up, went through, killed the boss, and then did it. Because when you get to Act 3, I think it is, you have the Mastering the Source objective, which is you need to get those source points. So you had 1 and you need to get, I believe, up to 3. I think that's the max, maybe 4. But the way you go about it is there was like 7 or 8 different teachers that you can ask. Some of them are easier, some of them are harder. Some of them require things to be like permanently lost from your character. Some of them are just like, hey, help me out, bro. Or some of them like, hey, I'm gonna give it to you for free, no strings attached. It's like the one of them I did was, okay, so if you have this talent, which is called Pet Pal, you can no longer talk to animals, you just lose it. And also, every animal in this like square mile radius is fucking dead now. You killed them. It's like, okay, well, fuck me, I guess. Another one I had to eat like a void heart or something. Wait, I played Wasteland 2 on this computer. I'm gonna have to open it. Let's see what crap I have in my inventory that never mattered. I definitely don't look at my junk. I don't look at my junk. I try to not pick up too much of it. At least in Divinity, because like, well, they say it's junk, so. Sometimes they can be used in crafting, but eh. I pick up skulls because I know I need them for runes, but outside of that, like most of it doesn't matter. You can grind skulls into bone dust. With bone dust and stardust, you can make pixie dust. With pixie dust, you can then combine with like 2 medium runes to make a large rune, which is pretty handy. You can buy the runes though, so you don't need to worry about the other shit. Same with potions. You could get the stardust herb or like the trumpet of death or the galloping mushroom with a potion, make a potion, or you can buy the fucking potion. Like, I like how there's like options. Anyways, I'm talking too much about a game that I'm not playing, so let me get back to this. Let's get out of here, Scoob. At the very least, I bought potions in advance. Also, wait, what level is my Whismer? Is he level 10? Level 12. Okay, I'm gonna need to catch the Tentacle or something. I need to not go over level 10. I need to remind myself for the Mako Heater. It's guaranteed as long as I don't over level. All of my Pokemon. I'll go grab Goldie in first off, though. We'll need that. Sure. Alright, let's just speed through this real quick. This fight is kind of annoying, I won't lie. I already know what I need to do, so... I've played these games before. They help me, that's good. I got enough Pokeballs, I got enough potions, I got enough repels. We're eating good. I'm gonna get tutorialed in a sec though. Okay, back. I'm gonna quickly just take this guy to level 14. Got to grab Pursuit, didn't I? Whoops. Oh well. I should go level 16, it's fine. What is Bro's moveset? It's like actual cheeks. I was gonna fight May, so... Run it back. I mean, I think I beat it last time. I would've got... If I got crit Ember, I would've lost though, but... I'm going for the money, chat, trust. It's not always about the money, Spider-Man, but this time it is about the money. Can we one-shot with Bullet Seed? Definitely not. Wait, did she have Combuskin? Or was it Torchic? I think it's Torchic, right? It shouldn't be Combuskin yet. Swift. Wait, which one? Can you just ninja power, please? Huge. Huge crit, unnecessary, but I'll take it. Remember, Tomatoes level 17. Ooh, Pursuit. Do I grab Pursuit over Fury Cutter, chat? I don't know. I think we just don't have Fury Cutter. I think we just take Pursuit instead. Yeah, we'll just get rid of Fury Cutter. I think Pursuit's better. And then when we get Screech, we'll drop Pursuit. Because technically you're fighting Torchic right now. The most damage we can do is with Pursuit, so may as well just do that. Actually, should I quick attack first? Or I know last time we got him into Ember range. Which one? That's so much fucking damage. It's crazy, dude. I'm sure I should be fighting this next time. Wait, why'd my Aura Barrier not rock? Don't burn, please. Look at the fucking damage! Did I lose to this? He's astonished. I'm dead. I'm dead because I didn't use two. Which shot there's dead, chat. I'm stupid. I should not fight May. Dude, she got fucking hands, bro. What is this? Oh, there goes Wisma. He's dead. How did I beat this last time? I'm looking at my VOD. Dude, that's so funny. I just killed a Pokemon. This one's cooked already. Mother trucker. This is optional, by the way. I get why it's optional. Looking at my VOD. How long was that? Okay, we're currently an hour and 50 minutes. Dude, it's been 2 hours. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're like 20 minutes ahead of my old so far. Okay, no, we're like, yeah, like 25 minutes. I was level 18 when I was fighting it last time. What level am I at right now? Oh, it's because I'd already fought everything first by myself. I was level 17. Also, I do have calm nature too, instead of mild, which would improve my attack. I use pursuit. It goes to like almost just a little over half. It uses focus energy on the first turn instead of ember. What the fuck am I? Is this not an Oranberry? It is. When does Oranberry proc? 1 to half. No? Oranberry Gen 3. If the order's HP is below 50% at the end of the turn, it will consume its health die on brain turn health. What's half of 45? Oh, was it 1 point? Oh, dude, what the hell? Wait, what are Torchic's stats? Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked now. Torchic is 40 defense, 50 special defense. I think Quick Attack might have been stronger then. Maybe. I used 2 pursuits and it's almost dead. The thing is, it started to turn off with Ember this time. And I got burned. Thanks. Okay, well, I don't think I can fight this then. I wanted to try fight it just to be like, you know, but I lost a fucking Wizman and my Grival's almost dead. I think if I went to level 19 next time, which is the cap, I think we could do it, which is just like kind of crazy to say. Wizman's dead though, chap. Sorry. Didn't expect that to happen, but... Oh, you know what I can do? Get cut instead of Quick Attack. Or get cut instead of Pursuit, which would be kind of stupid for later, but... Cut would do 50 damage instead of 40, which would probably definitely put it into half. I think there's also a crit would kill me, so... I heal? I should be right. That's right, this is just a run it down mid kind of run now. We want Quick Attack to outspeed my Netric, don't we? Let's just go with this shit. I definitely, if I'd saved before that, I would have definitely tried to use Cut and see. To be fair, we're also like 1 point off our Oranberry proccing, so it's kind of unfortunate. Because 45 divided by 2 is 22, right? I think that's math. Big math. Oh, you know what? Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb that kills. In future, I'll use Rock Tomb instead. That's a good idea. Smart. I'm smart, chat. Yeah, 45 divided by 2 is 22.5. So yeah, if I had literally less than 1 health more, I would have got my Oranberry, which got me to 32, which would have definitely kept me alive outside of a crit. So yeah, that was just unfortunate, basically. In future, we're definitely using Rock Tomb there. I just, like, it makes sense. For now, we're going out going without Whisper, which is fine. It did a little bit of damage, don't get me wrong, but it had a place, but we're going without him. Dude, this lives at a level 5? What the hell? Crazy. We haven't added 3 minutes, chat. Like, maybe I should just reset because we lost a Pokemon, but I think we just continue on without him. For those who come after, chat. But who's he come after? But yeah, like outside of stream, I don't play. Again, outside of Divinity, I haven't been playing anything. I played a little bit of COD when I was completing the events, but at the moment, I've been just kind of chilling. I last streamed Black Ops 7, I think in the start of January? Maybe even in December. Because there hasn't been a new map since. I've just been waiting at the moment. Oh, issue, I got a fairy cutter, so catching tentacle might be a bit of a challenge. I'll chuck a Pecha Berry on, that's fine. I was gonna grab the silk scarf, maybe we don't need to now. I'm so sorry, I lost Hot Chatter. Oh. No. My boy. I was gonna love using strength. Scan it. It's fine, it's fine. We'll get Goldine, we'll fix it back up. Okay, I think it's horn attack, dude. It's great. So sad the Oranberry didn't proc though. It's Jurda, man. I wish this had a high chance of catching something. There you go. We've got ads coming in soon, gamers. Letting y'all know. I think it lives a hit. I don't even know, bro. It seems absorbed. Should be okay. It's got 100 special defense. And they don't. So if I crit it now, it dies, but I got more, so it's fine. There's so many more tentacles in the sea, bro. Also, this one doesn't have liquid ooze. What does it have? Suction cups? This is other ability. Well, an onion ring. It's okay. Losing Whismer isn't the end of the run. It just kind of sucks. It doesn't actually matter. Oh, it's clear body. Sassy? It's actually not bad. A lot of special defense. The cold never bothered me anyway. Alright, this is due for town encounter. Can we magic up, please? Also, it's level 10, which is huge. I'm gonna quickly go to Onion Ring. He should live, right? He doesn't have tackle yet, so should be chill. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Come here, buddy. Alright, there's ad. In the meantime, I'm gonna go grab. Also call this sushi. I'll go grab Mokuhita and grab Goldine as well. But in the ad, I'll just go grab Goldine first. Monka. Yeah, it's got 11 health. It's fine. Sadly, though, we're only gonna have 5 Pokemon for the gym, and one of them is, you know, we're losing out on one of the Pokemon that was gonna be the non-water type Pokemon. Setback. So I hit up Doofa Town, and just want to make sure we got the right numbers. So Doofa Town, and then also right of Dooford I've completed. And also Rostef Tunnel, but Wisdom is dead. So we want to get Goldine. We're gonna go 102, 103, Petalburg. Sweet, let's go back. Wait, it's not 102, Petalburg, and 150. Yep, okay. Is there only 2 options? Oh, so let's pray we get it here. We got 4 chances technically. Sweet. Number 5. Okay, and this saves me a lot of time. Give me the Premier Ball. Awesome. I figure while the ads are running, I might as well just get this done, so. I pulled it fish and chips last time. Pull it chippy. Actually. Careful, lonely. Yeah, that's not bad. This road's physical. How much health does it have? Yeah, much health. Alright, look you back. Let's go get a Mokohito chat. Mokohito. Every Pokemon that is not that Magikarp, we're gonna level up to 17. So quickly just turn the music off. Also, I'm gonna put on. Actually, it's fine. Ad breaks apparently already done. Also, I can grab cut on this, but it's not really necessary right now. So I already put it on Gravile. In future, like I said, Rock Tomb just absolutely just clears the Torchic fight. Because I am making it mandatory. So. It is a mandatory fight for me. Also, crazily, Goldeen doesn't evolve to like level 30 plus. Pretty sure. It's so sad. I really feel like it needs a third evolution. But like, what is Seeking? Like 470? It would go to like, what, 440, which is like starter status. You gotta make it like water something. I don't know what you'd make it though. Water normal is what my thought was. This moveset's largely normal type. Or even like water. I mean, it's kind of like a flying fish, but you got Finneon, Lumineon. I feel like would fit the bill a little better anyway. You already got Mantine and Pelipper, so it's kind of completely different. Anyways, let's run back. Oop. I actually give it Silk Scarf for now, I reckon. Give you Silk Scarf. Also, I can sell a bunch of this stuff later. We don't need to right now, though. Just chuck a berry on these bad boys. I only got 5, so gotta be careful, but. Okay, back we go. The good news is the Pokemon I want to get is literally the start instead of at the end. So we'll grab Mokohito. We'll just go straight into the gym. So we're gonna be careful with this guy here. Grab Stardust. Grab my item. Dodge this guy. Oh. Now, Magikarp up front. Repel up. That should be guaranteed Mokohito. I got 10 repels and a dream. Alright, it's one down. That's 2 down. 3. Sure, more. Oh, zero. Okay, I'm running out. I'm halfway down. Where is he? Where's he, Jet? I thought 10 was enough. There it is. Jesus. It's scary. I guess because it's like, well, level 6 to 10 Mokohito, so it's looking specifically for a level 10. Probably why it takes so long, but also no other Pokemon fits the bill, so. Alright, switch to. We'll just poison it probably. Actually, it could have guts. It's level 10, so that should be okay, but. I'll just use Supersonic and Constrict, it's fine. My saves are on some weird random order. What the heck? What did they do? They really didn't need to go back. What's this poison thing? No sand attack here. I feel like Clear Body's a better ability than the other one anyway, so. One more, and then I think we'd be in the crit range potentially if it's a high roll. So we will just try catching now. Yeah, this is a little different than last time. Also, what is Moko Hita technically? Also, in future, yeah, get at least 10 repels, probably more. Yeah, oh, cutscene. And I hit him again, actually. It's fine. I know he's in the red at least. He still broke up. He's not super scary with the tentacle, so. I already got the name picked out and everything. Come on, man, get in the ball. I was gonna originally call it Mochi, but Mochi still kind of fits, but I was gonna call it. It's a chunk on Nabe. Yeah, I think it's it. We got a little zany wacky with it. Chunk on Nabe. I have just enough spaces. Let's call it chain for short. Hook on our bed. Let's see what you got. You got guts? Oh yeah, baby. You got guts on this bad boy. We gotta not let this guy die. He is the only way we're getting through the third gym, by the way, if everything goes well. Wait, can Quick Claw proc with Vital Throw? And Quick Claw proc on Vital Throw. I think I can. Never mind. It just allows it to go before other priority -1 moves. Negative priority 1, so actually it's useless. Got it. Just cherry berry it is then. For later. For now, we'll just right candy the bad boy up. Actually, we can probably just go through the cave now. I'll level them up to 17. That's Vital Throw. So it never misses, and it does move last though, which kind of sucks, but. Where's your attack him? Hariyama is a demon, I won't lie. He really has it. He has it all, chat. I won't lie. He's good. He's got so much health. Alright, let's put Sushi away. I think I remember how to get through this cave. I should have enough repels to make it, so. I got 4. If I'm up. It's like up and right, isn't it? Is there anything up here? No. But yeah, I think this is better than risking for an Aaron or a Saberlight when I think I can probably incorporate this into my build a little better. And it's a guaranteed encounter, so. With if repel mipping, so. Grab the Everstone. I don't know if there's any other items in this place. I'll just tell with that flash. I got like what, 1 or 2 repels? So it's Steel Wing, but I don't think I can use it, sadly. My characters currently have that aren't deliberately called quest items. Toast, a record, batshit, preparations, G Hemorrhoid, quick cream, a moon landing photo, Neo Geo game, which I think is for an unlocked side quest, desiccated juniper berries, an old turquoise gem, and a glass gecko bong. There's just junk labeled for items and scam, but none of those are labeled as junk. That's weird. That game's odd. What'd you say the game was called again? I feel like it's on my Steam list. Wasteland 2. That might be an honor. Maybe it was Wild West 2, but. Yep. Interesting. So let's just avoid these. Yeah, Wasteland 2. I want to see if it's on my Steam wish list. If it is, I'm taking it off. iGod's got another update, chat, even though they laid off everybody. Interesting. Should probably uninstall that game. Someone opened it. I was waiting for somebody to ask me to play. Let's go over, bro. Check it out. This is a Wasteland 3? Very positive, apparently. 2014? Oh, that's the original. Oh, Wasteland 3 is from 2020? Fuck. Wasteland 2, 2014. Oh, from the original Fallout game producers. Ah, I see. Gotcha. I haven't played 3 yet. Still getting through the second one. I'm gonna say Fallout 1 and 2 are vastly superior. I mean, there's a lot of people that still like this game, I think, but it says 3,000 positive reviews. Wasteland 3 is a lot more. Seems like people just like really put the third one. And people like Witcher 3 and don't play the other two, so I mean, I understand. This game really came out 6 years ago. Holy shit! I feel like I watched a video of this from Skill Up. Skill Up. Am I tweaking? Yeah, it was 5 years ago. Fucking hell. Did you recommend it? I don't remember. The soundtrack's really good. I think 3 seems like a much better game. That's good though. Do you have to play the other two, or they're like kind of related though? I actually like Wasteland 2, but Inventory drove me a little mad. There's probably like a mod to fix it, but again, if you need mods to fix the game, it's like, is the game worth playing? Well, I mean, probably, but sometimes just like mechanics and systems that just bog down the experience too much, which I can understand. Also, how are we getting through this gym? Revolve everything until we get to the gym leader. We want to do Makahita versus Makahita though? I don't know. I don't have Saberline now, so it's kind of scary. I actually, oh, you know what? We go Gold Beam. We just run it down mid with Peck. I think it's a great idea. I tried the original Wasteland, but that game is simply too dated for me. Yeah, it kind of gets like that sometimes. You're like, I'd like to play this game, but I just physically cannot. Dude. This thing is Golding's tankier on both sides, has more attack, is faster, has a move that is going to be hitting for super effective damage. This guy's got it all right now for second gym. Tentacle also has resistances, but his defense is kind of meh. Moggy has a little bit more health though, and he can also use Vital Throw, which is 70 base power, not including stab, which makes it math 105. I think Road is cleaned up right now. It says must have a really solid attack stat, for sure. Oh, it's got Lonely to be fair. It's got an attack boosting nature, so it's Fallout, like Fallout 1 is jank, but Wasteland 1 is jank down to its very core. Valid. Wasteland 1 is after Fallout 2, isn't it? In terms of like the games they made. Also, wait, we know how to get through this now. But if I want to attack it, if I want to attack EV's chat, I can fight the other trainers around. I just thought about that. It's probably not a bad idea, all things considered. More attack EVs means more damage. At least for Goldane. Also for Makahita, that's pretty good too. Let's see how much damage this does. Well, like one shots him. Almost. Okay. So a level 19 Makahita is probably a 3-4 shot then. Got it. Got it. I know there's a Metatite lady around here, so I'd rather take care of her first. Wasteland 1 is much earlier. Oh, 1988, damn. Makes sense. It makes sense it's jank then. I mean, gaming has come very far, even 10 years from 1988, but like, gaming is definitely kind of, I feel like it's plateauing a little bit now. But there was like a lot of progress between like especially like the early 3D sort of model era. Or like, games transition from 2D to 3D. Like at least most of the games. Some games before that were. I don't know. I'm just chatting out my ass. Yeah, I feel like I would just play Wasteland 3 if I'm gonna play any of them, and just not worry about the other two. This is a me thing. I'll play Witcher 3. I feel like I understood most of it. Sometimes, unless it's remastered, it's wasn't playable. Things like Fallout 1 and 2 are old ass games, but they still play like really well, from what I know. So. Jeez. I'll crush you. To be fair, we get this guy like juiced out. We're cruising, so. I think I just lead with Goldine, and then when it runs out of steam, we'll just switch. Probably a good idea. We just got a front load on it. I want to see how much Horn Attack does. Wait, Horn Attack's just stronger. Because... Wait, is it? Actually, 35 times 2 is 70, right? Horn Attack 65. Neither is stab, so if it were a normal water type, Horn Attack would be better, but then it'd be worse for this gym, so. Okay. Is that a double battle? I can get Multiplied in there. Wait, we're cook spray. Probably not worth it, but. Oh wait, we don't have fake it yet, do we? That would have been cool. It's gonna hurt. Whoa, what's all the damage? Okay, crit and kill me there. One karate chop. What's that do? Okay. Damn. I'm actually gonna switch because I'm afraid. I like to play in order if possible. I gave Wasteland one a shot at least, but it's that old type of jank where you have to go in your skill list of all your skills, like the skill you want to use and then click to use it. The logic behind using a skill here or there is basically arcane knowledge. Okay, that's fair. I mean, I do think that trying out a game first, if possible, is good, but the thing is, like, sometimes, at least when you're not on console, games, the hardware issues kind of thing. Because, like, Witcher 3, I didn't know how to play Witcher 1 and 2 at the time, so I was like, well, I'll just play this one. That was, like, my thought process then. So wait, this thing really has no moves. Damn, it's a lot of damage for a low kick. Finish it off. I believe the EVs help. I doubt they will, but that should be all of the trainers. Never mind. Did I heal him? So it's one meditate. I got half health there. Right. Move! Move! Oh, we're on. Crit wouldn't have killed us. I think my logic came from the fact that I don't really like Demon Souls, and I can't tell if that's because I played basically every other game first. Yeah, see, I'm going to Demon Souls last. Still haven't finished it, by the way. Kind of put it off. It's weird. It's trying to play emulator games sometimes just feels like an impossible task. Just because like it feels out of the way, and obviously because it's not on hardware. But I think it's like just design decisions in that game that are just poor. I think it's kind of the issue. There's probably like quite a lot to enjoy in the game. Don't get me wrong. And there's also like a lot of rough edges, which makes it harder. Oh, Orin, Miracle, Orin. We genuinely don't even need sushi in this fight, so it's just a team of 5. Sorry, team of 4. I'm gonna take off the Silk Scarf. Technically, with the Silk Scarf, I think you do a little more damage, but I'd rather just have the Oran Berry in the back pocket. Same with this, actually. We're gonna be using Cherry Berries for the next fight, so when we get to a point, I think eventually we can just buy berries. So we're chilling. Thing is, do I want to start with Grovile? I think we just want to smash through with Goldine, because Machop can be scary. Also, I think they normally try to go for Focus Energy or set up first turn, so if it does that, we're looking pretty good. And probably looks... Dude, Oris did like insane numbers for the pixel art, like the art style for all these characters. Boyd generally looks like a guy. Same with like Flannery. Flannery looks kind of a little bit like the admin grunts and all that. They just look like dudes. They got a lot more flair in Gen 6 OS. Wait, I didn't max out my levels. I was supposed to be level 19. This might ruin us, chat, genuinely. This could be an issue. I'm not level 19. Okay, he's bulking up. That's really bad. That's actually really bad. He's gonna live the next hit now. Unless we crit. That's an issue. Yep, we're cooked. That's gonna literally like one-shot us. Yeah, fucked. I forgot to level up to the cap. Oh, I'm so stupid. I got an average risk of crit on my gold vein, which is fine, but just annoying. Oh, just did more damage. Bastard. You lucky bastard. Is this kill? I don't think it's kills. That's unfortunate. He died. That's okay. It's so annoying. That's awesome. I can't believe that. See, if I was level 19 there, we win. And it would... Fuck. God damn it. So sad. This run is so chopped. I can get more gold beans, but it's just annoying. Again, if I need to sack something, sack tentacles, sack magic art. We don't have fake out yet. And this guy's never gonna use focus punch. Use your potion on this guy instead of Mocha Hitter. That would actually be huge. Okay, well, that kind of sucks, but I shouldn't be speeding up. Sorry. His bullet seed just takes so long. I'm trying to distract Deschy and cause him to lose his working. Fuck. You got me talking. Oh, we're chilling. Okay, we lost gold bean so far. That's okay. It was a really good gold bean, dude. He had lonely, had a high attack nature. It was really strong attack. Again, if we were level 19 there, we two-shot match up, even through bulk up. I'm pretty sure. Because the first hit would do more damage too, so. You got me monologuing, you slide dog. You slide dog. Okay, we have a Mocha here to deal with now, which is not too bad, all things considered. Damage-wise, I think we're kind of cooked though. Do I have a Miracle Seed or an Oranberry? I think it's a Miracle Seed, right? Yeah, Oranberry. It's unfortunate. If we need to, we just sack Identical. Again, I can go pick up another Goldeen. That's chill. Just playing very carelessly, that's all. That's really unfortunate. I need more than a 2-hit there. Watch Incredibles again with what a great movie. So I've watched the second. Yeah, I've watched the second. I forgot that existed. The bug will work. I feel like it's still bugged. It should have made the sound. Fuck. But anyways, hello Shadow. Hello. Sorry about that. What the hell was that sound? What was that sound? Boom boom. Oh, I almost died. I'm not even watching my game, bro. He's got a citrus berry. We're cooked. Bullet seed again, chat. I'll just absorb. There should be an overgrow, right? Oh no, we're not. We're not in an overgrow. Bruh. If I lose this guy, we're restarting the run. Reset. I'm not doing that. I fucked up. I should not have gone into the fight not being in the max level. That's my fault. Restart. That run was going good too. That Golding was cracked. Until we lost Wisma. You know what? I'm gonna speed this one up. We're putting music on, chat. Fuck it. I'm locking in. Valkyrie and Twin. I'm playing game over music for Super Mario World right now. Come on. I just heard it was okay, so I never felt the need to go watch it. That's fair. I think I was like kind of old enough by the time it was coming out that I wasn't interested in it anymore. I think it's just a me thing, but I mean, I enjoyed the Super Mario movie, so it's probably fine. What time is it? It's been 2.5 hours in the stream, bruh. Okay, well, I'm speeding through this, but when we get to points where we don't need to speed up, I'll slow down. But right now, we gotta move, bro. Shokanabe, no, we lost the Mocha Hitter. No, I didn't even get to use him. because I was stupid. We probably could have kept going, right? I definitely. So in my head there, I was gonna sack Tentacle. I didn't know how much damage you did on the first hit. I probably could use Bullet Seed and kill them, but I'm stupid. So sorry. I was literally not even paying attention to the game, which I know is kind of annoying. That's my fault. I get too yappy. All right. TREECKO, run it back, run it back. I still got faith in you, bro. I got faith in him. All right, what are we looking? What are we working with here? Adamant. I just reset now. I reset now, bro. I reset now. I reset now. I reset now. That's technically attempt 3 is done. I'm not doing Adamant, bro. Early game is good, but my late game damage is gonna. Well, I guess only the early game is what matters, but the thing is, we're gonna use Absorb and Bullet Seed, and it's just gonna be like weak, you know, which is it's gonna be an issue. I can kind of deal with low attack because it's only the very first fight, and like, you know, like one or two other fights actually important, but having low again, it's not like you can just keep going with that. But personally, I'm just moving forward from that. I would almost consider that not even being the attempt 3 because we didn't lose. So all things considered, that is probably just attempt 3, but I'm just going to counter it as attempt 3 is done. Like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. If I get whatever I get next, I'm just going to continue with it. I'm just overreacting now. Because I see Adam and I freak out. Again, when my plan is to use Dragon Claw and Leaf Blade later in the game, it's not great. Especially because our special attack is better than my physical. That's all. It's not, again, it's only 10%, but the thing could have like maxed IDs, and I'll never know. Alright, what do we got? Look up in here. Rash? I'll take it. I'll take it. That's high special attack, low special defense. Let's chill. There's not many things in the early game that's going to be an issue with that. Maybe the third gym, but other than that, we're chilling. Let's get damage. I get Wasteland 2 credit, you get 6 party members, 4 of which are main members, so I get to make my main guy unnamed, unarmed damage, since the rest of the party can use guns early game when it sucked ass. Love that. Yeah, in Divinity you get 4. Well, technically you can choose from 6 originally. Technically you can choose from 7 if you include making your own character. So there's a create your own character, and then there's 6 origins, which are like preset characters already made, but then you can still change their class setups and all that. Because it's a classless game. And then some stuff happens and then you're locked into those characters you picked. But you can still hire mercenaries if you wanted to go separate ways with those current characters you had. Also, what are we naming this? What's another tomato? I already did Roma and tomato. What kind of cooked? I could reuse one of the names, but I'll just call it cherry tomato. No, I'll call it truss. I don't want to. The next to the last though, we're just gonna close the game after this is the last one, I think. We still got a lot of time, to be fair, so it's not like we have to stress about this right now, but it's not to get some progress done. The second attempt was worse than the last, and the third attempt didn't exist, so rip. I was gonna go unarmed because I love punching, but it's so bad early game in so many games. Yeah, the only game I can think of off my head is Brick from Borderlands 1, but I think he's the worst character in the game, so. Because you're not doing damage much. Everyone else is shooting at you. Kind of, he also does explosion. It's explosions and physical damage with his fists. I'm gonna go level 7, I think. Or at least get my health back to max, and then we'll fight it. Oh man, so sad. To be fair, it's my fault for not recognizing that the Torchic was going to kill Wisma, which from there my mental kind of went down in terms of like keeping the run alive. which is, it is what it is. I think in future, the solution there is just use Rock Tomb. And that's fine, honestly. That's a good move. Maybe not for like immediately after, but it helps with like bug types, I guess. Oh, I mean, to be fair, Adamant with the rock moves have been good, right? I can be running Cart, Rock Tomb, just like some physical stuff. And later my special is like a little weaker, but otherwise it's fine. I really didn't want to have another number on the counter there. I probably could have just kept that at 3, honestly. But I already committed to it, so I'm not going back on my word. I had to reset, so I didn't have to, but I wanted to. I'm not even taking notice. I'm like completely locked out mentally. Run 4, this is insane. No, so run 3, I just reset. Technically, this is probably still run 3, but like I said, I rolled an Adamant Nature, which is higher attack, lower special attack. Realized that that's not really going to work later. Well, technically it would be fine, but just didn't want to deal with it, so I just reset. Unfortunately, run 2 lost to the gym leader. I forgot to hit to the level cap, so my gold beam, which would have been level 19 instead of 18, missed out on the range and it died, which was fine. The second gym. Then I let my Grovile die to bulk up Mokohita because he was also like level 17 or 18, and then a Miracle Seed. I'd already killed Wizmo before that, so I lost that to the May second fight, which is optional, but I technically could have just ran in and used Tentacle until it died, then switched into something else and finished it off, but I think it's got Guts, and all I had is Poison Sting, so it's like, it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I just didn't want to, I just wanted to reset mentally, so. Again, I know now to deal with the May fight, we just put Rock Tomb. Because again, it's a not required fight, but I want to make it required. That's what I normally do. Do I need to heal? What top we have? Oh yeah, might as well. But yeah, we're fine, we got this. The gold in though was cracked. It had Lonely Nature. It did a shit ton of damage. It had Peck. So it was technically 70 base power move because it was super effective. Had like more attack than Mokohita. And it was cleaning up shop. But unfortunately, yeah, again, just unfortunately I didn't level up. Just gonna speed through this because I'm never gonna use this in the video anyway, so. Schmooth through this because there you go. All right, now music back on, chat. Speeding on. Close this bad boy. This is boost. Right, I forgot. My shoes, of course. We speed up and shoes. Run! I should just give myself from repels next time. It's not a bad idea, actually. I'll buy potions later. I'm gonna fight this guy anyway. No. You're doing a lot of damage. Also, we named it Trust this time. It is a type of tomato. I don't know if America has Trust tomatoes, but I know we do, so. But yeah, I definitely think we just pop Rock Tomb, offer it. Instead of worrying about Fury Cutter or Pursuit, we just use Fury. We just use Rock Tomb because that can also help the rest of my team with being too slow. If we Rock Tomb something, it will lower its speed. I think guaranteed, right? So it can miss. I think it's 85 or 95 accuracy, but it's okay. It's worth it. $8, bro. Come on. All right, I'm just gonna run here. I can't be bothered doing that. It's just heal. It's fine. Yeah, I'm definitely like tilted a little bit. I think I was tilted at Wisma though. I was gonna reset there, so it's kind of my fault. Oh, bad G. Run. Just text. I've played these games before, bro. I get it. I guess fire rate at least only has the catching tutorial, then you're free, but you don't have running shoes until later, so kind of pick your poison. I feel like fire is probably more balanced though because it's not 90% water. Oops, too far. We'll fight this trainer because they give you heaps of money. The rich ones. Got to heal, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think of games that you can play unarmed. I know Elden Ring has like a really bad fist damage, right? I know, isn't it? Is it Dark Souls 2 have like a ring specifically that makes your fist damage do more? Maybe I'm thinking of Dark Souls. No, I think it's Dark Souls 2. I think that might be a Covenant reward though. I do not remember Covenant rewards to save my life. I forgot to grab the berries. Whoops. Yes, like if I need gameplay of me picking trees, I got 2 runs for that perfectly. Try to avoid that guy if I can for now. Yeah, at the very least we can come back to a run quickly to. I'm not as much of a yapping mood. I'm kind of just like I want to get this done kind of mood right now. We can easily deal with that though. The only issue is though, if I do get like double crit, it's kind of really hard to come back from that. Machop had focus energied and not had a single crit. Doesn't it like actually mess up your crit rate in this game? Yeah, it works. Maybe it's Gen 1 I'm thinking of. So we're normally a high level for this, but it should be okay. Come on, trust. We would have added like 15 minutes to time, is it? It's 5:30 already. Wow. I started late. Wait, I started like an hour and a half late. Uh-oh. We got this, don't worry. I don't lose twice in one day. Technically I did lose twice in one day because I reset, but we don't actually lose 2 runs twice in one day, for sure. Trust. Trust even. Have a little trust. Do you trust me? I like a tomato puns, man. I'm off the deep end. Not even good ones either. I didn't play all the stops. What'd I do with Roma? Roma glad. Something. I don't know. I got nothing. I'm blank right now. Throw Adam here. No. Yep. Let's try to avoid the damn bug trainers. Until I rocked him, and then I just smash him, but. Look at that. This run's been like maybe 15 minutes. Pretty good. I'm just gonna teach it immediately. Again, bullet seed is given. TMs are meant to be used. Yeah, I remember when I was playing Divinity, because like This is like how I go in every game, where like you stockpile items for like a rainy day, and then you get to the rainy day and you're still not using them because you're like, I want to do it without the items. And I'm like, I'm just gonna use the items, bro. Because I had like knockdown arrows, which basically, if they had no physical armor, I can shoot them at them, and they basically just lose a turn because they're like on the ground. And there's only very few ways to kill that outside of, again, just waiting a turn. So I literally just hit a guy with 4 knockdown arrows. I'm rich. I can make more if I need to. I can find the ingredients. I can buy the ingredients. These items are meant to be used. Oh, an orange huge. Even like grenades and scrolls, I'm like, I can make them. I can buy them. Same with like Final Fantasy 7. Like I had like a lot of things that I just didn't use. I think to be fair though, a lot of the items kind of just too situational. And then by that time, it's like I'm never really encountering that ever again, like a specific status effect. It was like maybe one time I probably could use them. I think I had so many Phoenix Downs or whatever they were called. I didn't know what to do. There's too many. I was chilling. Wingo. I'm gonna catch you one day. Just not in the grass. Put the music back on. I just know that I'm about to put in like 40 rounds of bullet seeds, so there's a good chance this guy's gonna full restore. Oh, yep. Okay, cool. Unfortunate. Every time he escapes. I'm gonna get hit at least 3 here. Cool. But yeah, these are really good money-wise, so it's like it's never worth avoiding them. This one I don't think is as much, but you're most likely gonna run into her anyway. Oops. Oops. Also, to be fair, having Rock Tomb helps against bug types. Let's see if on God. For real, for real. It gets the job done for sure. Especially when I'm running in times like 500 speed right now. Makes it a little less painful. Yeah, I totally could have gone Brick Break, Aerial Ace, Rock Tomb, Adamant with Leaf Blade and just called it that. I think it honestly would have been fine, to be fair, but I was like, I may as well just reset. I was like, fuck it. I just wanted to destroy something. And that was my option. Attempt 3 never got to see the light of day, chat. That shit was shunned. 96 bucks. Cool. I'm actually not going to go to the Pokemon Center. I'm just going to fight the Magikarp trainer here. Actually, it's not worth it. The Magikarp trainer guy is not worth it. I may as well just go heal. He's got like 3 Magikarp. Now let's go grab the Quick Claw. But at the very least, like, this isn't reducing the backtracking time between runs. When we get to points where it's like brand new content, we'll slow down. And when we fight gym leaders or like, anything actually important, we'll slow down. Otherwise, I may as well just kind of keep it locked. My health bar. Okay, we should buy some items. I think I've still got the 5 Pokeballs, so. Yep, or 8. There's always a time for chatting and yapping, but I also think sometimes I just want to push forward, so I need more than 8 repels. Do I have any items I can sell? Next defend. Okay. At the very least, we'll grab my antidotes first. We'll come back to these if I need them. I think at least 2 of each is pretty good to have. We get a free escape rope later and get the others. So we'll grab the resting repels. I think the Mocha Heater last time took about 6 or 7 repels. And the rest of the time there, we relied on... We need the rest to get through the entire Granite Cave, so I want to probably at least get like 10 to 15 before I head out. I'm trying to avoid like the cutting areas if possible. You get a bunch of like X defenses and stuff, but if we just get money, we're fine. Grab my item from like here, because I'm never going to fish here. So we focus punches above, maybe? I forget where it is. Anyways. Bullet seed. Like Bullet Seed on average is just stronger. Like that turn, it was the exact same as an Absorb, but there's a high chance that it's going to do more than 2 damage. Which is fine. Again, level 15 is that cap, so as long as we're chilling above, below that, we're fine. We'll worry about that later. Not the shroomish guy. I mean, shroomish lady, to be fair. Doing a lot of damage, actually. Right here. Huge crit. If I get put to sleep now, I'm actually kind of boned, so... Wow. So, okay. We're just gonna send it. Send it! Do not poison me. Can't get close. The random is reset there. It's funny. I'm actually gonna give myself an Oran Berry for the Whismer that I'm gonna try catch. Alright, now we'll slow down for a sec. Oh, we'll go to Taylor first. I would like to fight the rock guys if possible. Never mind. Put the speed up back on, actually. I'll take it back. We'll get through these 3 first. More shroomishes, goddammit. This guy's the worst. You really realize like how important a team composition is when you don't have a team. Let's finish off with Absorb. Get like 1 health back. What's just kind of flying right now? A lot of income as only TREECKO could be valid. Mudkip, yeah, TREECKO. This again, careful. Next special. Alright, chat. This is the next Pokemon. Level 6, 7, was it? 6. Just use Absorb here. If it dies, well, whatever. Well, crit actually would have killed it there. Careful. 5 damage. What are we naming this one, chat? Last time I called it Hot Chata, before that was Nachos. What are we thinking? What's that name theme this one? It's still kind of food. My Mako Healer was called, what was it called, chat? Shit. How do I feel it was called? Oh yeah, it was the sumo food, which was Chunkonabe. Chunkonabe? Yeah, that's what it was called. Before that, it was. It could be like specifically themed dishes. At the moment, I was gonna say there's something about this was saying Susan, but you can't really eat Susan. I could call it Sultana, which is kind of close to Susan. Is there a food called Susan? Smoothie. Alright, smoothie it is. Smoothie it is. I'll take it. As long as I can catch it. Bruh. Hey, 2 crits or something, I'm cooked. See what the nature is on this. If it's lower attack, it's kind of chopped. Last 2 times it was in push though. I can make a smoothie. Slay. Yeah, I guess I did call it horchata last time, which is it's a drink, so Whisper can be beverages. I've already got trust for tomato, so. Smoothie. Someone called anybody stir fry yet. Still waiting on another grass side for that. But serious. Oh. Serious smoothie. Honestly, I've had smoothies that late. I feel you. Yeah, let me out. Could be 0-7. Cappers. Oh my god. My Oranberry got wasted. God damn. That's all we use them, boys. Actually, it was kind of a waste, but technically why we do use them. Put the music back on. Going back in. Until we get up to Roxanne. I'm just like going locked in mode, just trying to not lose anything. I think it's a good money actually. Oh wait, I self-wisdom at the front. Oops. It do so much damage. That one definitely has an attack raising nature or high AV attack. Definitely. This is fine actually. We'll keep it as is. Once TREECKO gets to like halfway level 15, we'll chill. Oh my gosh. Getting so many crits. Just get the crits out early, honestly. Just get them out of the way. Again, to deal with Torchic, we use Rock Tomb. For sure. Alright, well. How many absorbs do I have left? 9. Oh, we're chilling. I don't even use them for the gym. Leader, at least. Alright, we fight this guy. Triggers around the amount of XP that I want him to be. Dude, another crit! Oh god! I swear my safe file was cooked. Is there anything you don't win this run? You should try one with Torchic. I don't know how we kill Nose Pass. That's the thing. I think it's. I feel like TREECKO's not the issue. I think it's the issue that I have like 5 water types. I think that's kind of it, but I understand. I could try it. We'll just like get run out of the. We'll just get like in a Torchic attempt out of the way. It definitely doesn't win. I'll give it a buck. Let me just go follow. Lock in. It's gonna be the hardest fight yet, chat. I can't believe I lost that other run. I'm still reeling in disbelief. I'm getting some chips, chat. I know it's not the time, but oh, just I tried, yeah. So much damage, dude. Torchic would fucking get his brains blown out from that. What do you mean? Took 15 damage. I was neutral. A crit that is 30, maybe 34, on like a high roll. God damn. Man, rock turbs are scary sometimes. Alright, level 10 for Smoothie. Not bad. Get some defense EVs, hopefully. Raise his stats up a little bit. Alright, we're gonna be level 16 at least, which is nice. Again, I think we would have been fine for the gym last time if I was level 19, and if I had rocked him for TREECKO, I could have beaten May. So I think with those 2 adjustments, we will be fine. Right team. Like, Pursuit's good, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't want it. Also, if they switch out, it does double damage, right? So it's 80, which is actually pretty good. But they don't really switch. And I'm gonna, like I said, get Rock Team, so. Alright, bullet seed time. Bullet time. Ready? Oh, come on. Actually, it's in hill range. Stop. Crit. Come on, man. It's gonna hurt. No crit. We chill. Off. The last time I absorbed here, which was a terrible idea. Where's my berry? Dude, I got halved again. It happened before. Because Grover was fighting me. Oh, I didn't put the berry on. Never mind. My fault. Put my hands up on that one. Oh, bad, G. I was like last time, I was exactly at half and they didn't give me the berry. Technically, I'm still over half, so But even if I guess I'm saying the more I wouldn't have mattered. That's all. Now, as long as I don't like giga low roll, we're chilling. You have another one. Oh. Where's my crits? Dude, you cannot tell me Torchic wins this. I hate to break it to you. Does Rocky Room resist fire? I feel like it doesn't. Even then, I don't think it would matter. Please do not get 2 hits. Oh, thank God. Okay, it's not. I thought that second one wasn't going to kill. Not sweating. Yeah. All right, now we got to do the round up chat. We're going to get a Tentacle, Magikarp, Goldeen. And I got to reset my encounter table again. So I died. So Petalburg is where I went to last time. That's the earliest place for Goldeen. I think we definitely got Mokito again. I didn't even get to use him, but I know definitely would be useful. So I'm getting rid of Leah. Nope. Okay, how much? What's the? It's 80 accuracy. Jesus, that's terrible. I'll use it anyway, but just saying it's bad. I'm on level 17 as well on both my boys. Well, one's a girl, but I could put my wreck handies away. Oops. Technically, I could have kept it level 16, finished off the May fight, then got rid of Rock Tomb, but I think this is honestly okay. Is it better than the Run Saver Bullet Seed? Bullet Seed is also a time waster, to be fair. Because it hits so many times. But, yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't know what's better. Rock Tomb might have a niche here and there, but again, 80 accuracy is pretty much 50%. It's 50-50, bro. I'm gonna go back up, I forgot. You know, we'll do this first. Alright, let's go down here. I repel. I'll fight you. He's doing an Ninkata, right? No weapon. Level 17. I'm a big boy. Oh, wait, lives that. Ninkata. I came downstairs and it's maybe 15 degrees down here and I decided I no longer want a smoothie. What if you bring the smoothie upstairs? Problem solved. Did I get cut? Yes. Day 2 it's attempt 4, bro. What am I doing? We have an ad, by the way. We'll come back down after this. So there's nothing really crazy happening right now, I'll be honest. I'm just gonna up roll twice and he's dead. GG, back it up. Shrimple is that. When the ad's done, we'll go fight May. We're now just gonna sit through like a minute of talking to the Devon guy, so that's fun. I want to have my chips. No. My last patch of grass. I actually think Wizmo maybe solos Torchic, but that Ember last time did a lot of damage, so it's kind of worrying. A little worrying, chat. Where's my chips? I should put them in a container. I literally have a container in front of me. It'd last longer too than in the bag. Alright, let's do it healed. It's nice. We'll get down, we'll buy repels, and then we'll go from there. Still another minute to this fight. Let's chuck orange on. I'm sad Wisman couldn't learn Rock Tomb, even though it literally lives in a rock tunnel. Well. Oh. That's a done, chat. Last ship. It's almost 6 p.m. So I would like to try to get to Watson, but I don't think it's possible. We'll do what we can though. Well, like another hour and 10 minutes. All right, let's not lose to May again. I know the issue was last time. Now he's gonna like not miss Rock Tomb 3 times in a row. Okay, now's the time. I need like a tiny bit of luck. Just a smidgen. A single crumb. That's great. That's a great start. I just gotta not do that. If you don't do that, I'm chilling. And immediately missing is not good for the mental. I won't lie, but ooh, got a crit. That's awesome. I need to be full health in this torchic, bro. I've gotten crit like 7 times already. The game just started. Hey, I'm not max health, but it's close as it can be. The worst thing Rock Tomb could do is put it in like blaze range. Kill it. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Focus energy. Okay. Now it's gonna get crit by blaze. I've missed twice. Please, just kill it. Just kill it. It's in blaze range. We're dead. 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 Do I risk another Rock Tomb, chat? Okay, we ball. Let's go, baby. That's such a shit line. That's not worth it. That's an 80 actually move, by the way. It is. I should just use Mudkip, bro. My early game heart rate's gone crazy. That was a blaze embedded. No wonder it's optional. Dude, one of the fights is a TREECKO. It's crazy. Yeah, the Combuskin fight. 140 defense TREECKO, by the way, base stat. When you got a Combuskin that's either fire attacks or physical fighting moves with double kick. GG, pack it up. What is it? Okay, good. Actually, I'm gonna buy more repels if I can. I should have maybe a little bit more money. Not much, but never know. $2 to my name. Okay, cool. Music on. I'll skip through. Mudkip would be too easy. I do agree. It's gonna be baby mode right now. We're gonna baby mode. He lives that? Sad. Sad. Unfortunately, I don't have cut right now, so we'll come back to that with that, but let's just skip through this. Alrighty, Mr. Brownie. Grab a Magikarp, grab a Tentacle, grab a Gold Beam. Being good. We'll grab the Silk Scarf as well. Do you reckon we can do a? Do you reckon we can fish it up in time in fast speed chat? Do you reckon we can do it? Lock in. Shit. So hard. Got away. It's so hard. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Fuck. My reaction time is shit, bro. I can't do this, bro. I can't do this. I'm just like, okay, no, I give up. I give up. I give up. I tried. I tried. I tried. I thought I was like lit like that, but turns out not. Funny. Level 5. Oh gosh. Let's just chuck balls at this, sadly. Well, turn the music off. Oh, that's easy. Never mind. Let's just call this one fried rice. Get it together. I'm actually just certified not together right now. Alright, fried rice. What are we looking at here? Mild? Yeah, that's kind of arse, but... Alright, this is due for town encounter. Just please be Tentacle and we're chilling. Okay, well that's the first encounter. We got, what, 3 more? Well, technically 2 more, then the 4th we're gonna take, so... Well, just is a Magikarp again. Oh. A little late. I probably could use Absorb, but... I'm not gonna risk it. Actually, I will risk it. I got plenty more Tentacles where they came from. Plenty of tentacles in the sea. I think I said that before. I got no jokes, chat. A little lower damage. Wow, it's 8 damage. I'm running out of squid food. What a calamari at one point. Did I call it jellyfish at some point? I call it jelly bean. Jelly bean, yeah. Yes. Not really a food per se, but it's a snack. Jelly bean the tentacle. Let's grab the Mocha now. Bashful. Oh. We're gonna get this to level... I'll take this to level 15. Actually, I'll take like level 14, it's fine. And then I'll put Magikarp at level 10, put it in the front with Repel. Grab our Mocha Heater. Last time I had Guts. I'm probably gonna get Thick Fat this time, I bet. It's fine, I'm not gonna use Guts anyway. I mean, when I'm paralyzed in the, if I get paralyzed in the 3rd gym, that's actually kind of good, but it's 50% chance to not move, so. I'm gonna heal first before we go in. Yeah, we did PB and Jelly dish once. I think I know what all the items are now. Well, most of the early game items. Stardust, then we go. Now grab Flash. I don't even know if I grabbed Flash last time. I think I didn't. Also, I forgot to put a Repel on. Holy shit. Lameo. Just completely forgot about that part. But I got 19 of them. See how long this takes. It's gonna take a while. Last time I took like 9 repels. Be around here, I gotta... It's like 4 runbacks. And then I pop a repel. Bah. When you start doing the repel minutes, you feel like the Pokemon don't actually exist, and you're just doing it incorrectly. Kind of like when you shiny hunt for a long time, and you feel like the shiny doesn't actually exist. Like when you're doing a legendary hunt. Bruh. I'm glad I bought like 20 of them. We're gonna try a different direction. Like that's worse on the camera. I'm going back. Long strides. Come on, dude. I'm glad I bought 20. I need this monkey man, you don't understand. I run out, I'm gonna have to go back and farm items. There we go, finally. I kind of want to reuse the same name as last time. I like that one. Oh, you take the Magikarp out of the front slot. What did I call last time? Ah, yes. Chunkanabe. The sumo food. Fits. Crit? A crit. Okay, I actually don't want to I don't want to accidentally poison it. Dude. Good. No, actually, I'll try poison it. Okay, Arm Frost kind of like fucks Gravel there. That's fine. Alright, I'm throwing a Great Ball actually. Oh, he's stupid to me, but he's got kind of has hands. He's got hands of iron. What? Come on, man. I'm using my Great Balls for you. That's huge. From 10. Do I have an armor on this guy? I think I do. What's the point of the Great Balls then? I chunk his life, dude. Yeah, I already used the other name. Only because he never actually got to attack in battle. So I felt bad. I literally reset the game before I put him in. You get another lease on life, buddy. Going back, chunking of it. With Bashful? I told you to be thick fat, but that's okay. That will probably help in Flannery's gym, I guess. Well, never mind, we got 5 billion water types. Actually won't matter. Also, before I leave, I'm gonna just go through the entire cave so I don't have to do it later. I don't. Did I repel run out? Oh, it's because wrong floor. Also, before I forget, I'm just gonna get everybody to at least 17 here before, yeah, before the actual gym fight. I'll make sure to go 19, but actually, I put Magikarp at 19. It actually doesn't matter, but Fried Rice is more of a liability right now. Also, I will give cut to Jellyfish, Jellybean. Worst case, I just get another tentacle later. So. Oh, never mind, you got acid. Oops, I put it to 19. Whoops. My bad. It should be fine. When is Mogi able to get fake out? Did you even learn it? Also, to be fair, Makahita could have learned Rock Tomb instead. But I kind of needed it, Ellie. So. So like Zubat isn't bad either, though. I'm up here, Aaron and Zubat are there. common there. What do we have? We still got 10. It's not bad. No, no. You're doing this kind of remove everything is now. Hold on, let's go back. May as well go to the Everstone even if I never use it. Why? I don't know. You tell me, buddy. Is there any other items in here that are like necessary or worth it? Like there isn't. Let me out of here. Let's go grab gold bean. That's that style of the show, chat. I've got 3 chances to get it. Dude, I could have just got a Monkahita like that instead of having to waste 10 repels. Crazy. Whoops. Whoopsie. Wait, no, he's got like 4 magic ups, doesn't he? Oh, no, man. Let's get damage, actually. Like, Rockton's a solid backup option if I really got nothing else. And if I'm some for a reason in front of a flying type or a bug type with no way out. Or even like Magneton, and I need to get it slower for the rest of the team. Like that's also technically an option. I don't need to, but just saying if I needed. I can go to sleep already. Nice. All right, we got 3 different locations to check for gold bean, I believe, so let's get to it. Okay, that's 1 magic up. Two magic up. Three magic up. That's unfortunate. Okay, then the next one, if it's a magic up, we're gonna take it. Well, I was speeding up there, back so. Whoops. Oh, sweet. Gold in on the 4th. Love it. Caught it row last time, didn't I? Oh, we're going kind of high level though. Yeesh. What's their balls? It's fine. I'm rich. I don't even know the next what I'm catching. While away. It's yeah, Watson about the next time, so. I got paella. I got it. I was looking at food. for research, trust. I never had paella. Let's go like this. Yes. Alright, what you got for me? Stats. Careful? That's fine, actually. Well, worse. Wait, special attack? Wait, what's its abilities? Is it Swift Swim and something? Oh, and Water Veil. Water Veil's better, but there's a pretty low chance I actually get burned, so. This is higher special defense, which actually doesn't play at all, but. Last one was Lonely, which is actually really solid. I could go fish up the other spots and look for another Goldeen, to be fair. There are at least 40 Vera Candies. Shit. So we want to look for another one, chat? Just for a backup? I don't know. Probably not necessary. Food. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have pizza for dinner for sure. I do need to eat that pasta though, but I've been having it like twice a day at the moment. I'll just write these down before I forget. Oops, important this lady. Do you reckon we one-shot this with rock with quick attack? Yep. One more. Okay. See, if you don't think about Rock Tomb, it hits. But if you need to worry about it, yeah, that should end hitting, bro. Got 4 chances here. I would like it to be another gold bean, personally. Because I have both, I can now just completely choose. Obviously, I still got to choose it on the 4th, but... Just no water Pokemon now. There's just nothing here. Actually, that's 1 Magikarp. I'm eating my encounter for this now. I'm just going for it. Again, there's not many gold beans I get, and if I have a second one, I'm okay sacking the one that I have if needed. Just to like kind of guarantee the fight a little more. That's second, third. Oh. Yoink. Just, technically I can use my gold bean to catch my gold bean. Am I leveled it up? I might. Cereballs. So this is 103. This is 102. Awesome. I've grabbed everything I need. What's this one? I'll just call it salmon. That's a food. Technically a fish, but... I want to look at salmon stats. Go for me. Jolly? Faster fish? Not bad. It might actually be better, all things considered. I'm gonna compare them real quick. If we get them both to level 17, they both haven't fought anything. Their IVs and EVs should be as... I mean, the EVs are 0, the IVs should have something. Again, EV is also pretty important for Pokemon. When you keep losing Pokemon and remaking them with the red candies, you don't get the extra stats from the EVs, so that is something that is kind of be thought about. Alright, let's do a little compare real quick. They both have a lowered special attack, so I imagine this one is faster, the other one has more special defense. Actually, the special defense is the exact same. There's more defense, more attack. Okay, I'll grab this one. Salmon is better. Salmon's better, chat. Don't want to use the shit one or the good one then. Alright, we'll use the shit one first. Alright, Paella. Sure, say you do it. That means I'm gonna try use Mokuhita in the gym to get as many EVs as possible for the gym fight. Because he's gonna be very important for the third fight. For the Watson, basically. Also, I'm chucking a repel on if I need. Damn rocks. Sorry, I got Rock Tomb, chat. You know what, never mind. I'm not risking the miss. Don't, count up. It's like 5 pieces of grass. Let's go. Get out of here. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I forgot what it's got. If I'm encountering everybody by accident, I'm being slow but trying to be fast. Hey, thanks that. Should I talk to the Rossborough guy and say I got the XP share? More time though. I don't want to do that right now. I don't care about the XP share, chat. Simply just do not care. I want to get bread. Like, not, you know what I mean? Like, I want to get money. But there's 2 versions of the word bread. It's my bad. Let's go. I'll try to avoid the double battle. I don't think it's necessary. It's a bit of a waste of time. Concept of paella seems appealing to me, but every time I see an image of it, I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know what it is. I just thought it was like a surf and turf type of deal, but with rice. Yeah, we cannot let Mokuhita die though, because that's our only one. This lady has a Meditite though, so I'm gonna actually use Violet here. I also won't use any orange berries until the gym. Wait, this is a guy. No. I'm good. I'm good personally. See, chat, if I had the rule of, hey, I can use this exact same Pokemon multiple times, I'll just grab 3 gold beans and just go to town with Peck. I don't know. Sort of like, it kind of forces me to use the entire Pokemon, like the roster that I had, basically. I think it's better. Also, the next train we fight is gonna be Mokuhita Ball. This guy. I think it's the ladies with Meditite and the guys with Mokuhita Mud Shop. That's how much damage this does. Actually, kind of hurts. Damn. Should one shot then. Yeah. Well, it's a crit, but a lot of damage you took. I'm gonna take everybody to 18 before in case I accidentally mess up something. I'd rather be 18 than 17. That's a Deschy promise. Ah, that's a Meditite trainer. I think there's one other trainer. He probably takes a confusion, but I don't trust him. Also, I don't do damage back, so. Also, we have acid now at Tentacle, so that is actually important. Before we didn't have that, so it was like Constrict is the most damage we can do. Acid has a chance to lower their defense, and it's stab, so it's like does like 60 base damage. Pretty good. Also, I could be like XP curve. I could be like literally sitting at the tail end of level 19 for XP. That would require a little more brain power that I don't want to do. Point. Yeah, watch out. I don't want to do the double battle. I just don't want to risk anything. Should I just try it? Let me tank this, right? No. It seems like he doesn't feel that bad. I mean, the team's been the exact same every time, so. Because there's been like genuinely no difference between my teams. What's gonna happen? Sort of no damage for future. Alright, finish off with Trust. In my opinion, this is the best team I currently can have. Because we swapped out Sableye for Mokuhita, and the rest of the team has never changed. So. Alright, right now, before we go fight Brawly in a sec, we're about to go heal up our team, but I want to do this right now. Oh, you get Fake at 19, that would be so handy. Did we get rid of Sand Attack? I think we got rid of Arm Thrust. No, we got rid of Focus Energy, I take it back. Sorry, I'm indecisive. The thing is, we literally need pretty much every team member here to get through this. Grovyle needs to go to level 19. We start with Grovyle, I believe. Actually, we start with, Ooh, actually, if we start with Tentacle, we then have to swap on Meditite. The thing is, it probably goes for Confusion, but if it goes for Focus Punch, we're fucking cooked. Surely. That's an issue that I'm trying to, like... Actually, in that case, I'll just swap to Goldeen. Because last time my Goldeen had 30... Did it have 32 attack? I don't know. I mean, we'll just leave with Goldeen. It's fine. I was thinking about it. If I want something to get sacked, I'd rather use the Goldeen, because I got another waiting in the wings. But yeah, again, Tentacles are pretty sackable. Magikarp is like, you could say it's sackable, right? But it doesn't do anything to begin with, and if they set up on it, we're cooked. So, because they can bulk up, alright? We can't like throw Magikarp out and then heal for a turn. We can't do healing, obviously. Anyways, chap. We go back to Brawly pretty quick, at least. I think it's been like maybe an hour and 15, hour and a half. Could be wrong, but... Alright, Pylo. Okay, we're actually at the correct level. I didn't give Aura Berries to anybody, though. Whoops. Forgot to do that. That's probably gonna cause an issue. That's less damage than last time. Yeah. It's fine. I think we Horn Attack here. And then pack the next turn. Maybe? It actually doesn't matter, the damage is pretty much the same. Oh, huge. I actually kept it out of... Fuck. Huge seismic toss? Weird. Oh, supersonic here? No, it's fine. We'll just let Payala go down, chat. She lived a long and wonderful life. You get crit. That'd be cool. I mean, if he uses seismic toss again, I live. If he wants to be chill like that. He don't want to be chill like that. That's fine. Okay, we want to kill this fast. So what we do is go into this, go fake out, switch to tentacle, then use acid, maybe? I should do a little bit of damage. Also, if he burns both of his potions, that's also chill. For Brunt Fort? No, that's fine, it's fine. I did forget Auron Berries though, I'm fucking stupid right now. I'm chopped. Shouldn't do too much. Never mind. He's going to 2-shot, I think. He's bulked up. Yep. Do you want crit? Alright, cool. I mean, I got more jelly beans too, so. Okay, the issue now is meditate. Might go for focus punch. Probably goes to confusion though. Wait. What does Brawler's meditate know? Because if it only has focus punch as its physical attacking move, and then it uses confusion. Yeah, no, it's focus punch, bulk up, light screen, or reflect. If I switch right now, wait, it doesn't even have confusion. Its only attacking move is bulk up. Wait, I don't need to switch. I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't switch. I thought I had confusion. Glad I checked. Okay, that was close. Okay, now it sees because we're in kill range, it would never not use focus punch. I got it. I understand now. Thing is, for Wako Hita, how are we dealing with him? Do we stack? Oh, this is huge actually using the potion here. Because last time we had to deal with 2 super potions on Makohita. That's why we lost. He had bulked up twice. He used 2 super potions. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but. Do we want to, I think we sack Jellybean to Makohita. That's my best guess. I don't really want to stay in on a chance that it gets. Because if there's a chance we lower his defense, that's chill. Again, we can catch another Jellybean right now, you know? It means like I can kind of sack some Pokemon, but... Alright, let's just do it. Yeah, he's bulked. He's choked up. I don't really want to let him do that, obviously, but... He has a Citrus Berry as well, which is kind of rough. I can try Confuse, though. I like my last chance. This just kills me. Yeah. This is kind of rough. Does my Makohita kill him though? I don't think it does. I stack Magikarp if I need to. And then I'll switch into Grovyle. Wait, we fake out first. It's good damage. I might actually get us over the line. He's using Bulk Up, which is fucking terrifying, but... I stack Magikarp here, I think no fake out. Get another fake out in. He's gonna use the Citrus though, which kinda sucks, but... Yikes, that did no damage. There's so much health! We sack Fried Rice. Surely it just kills me here. Just attack, please, don't use Bulk Up. Fuck. It's so bad. It's so bad. Because he couldn't see a kill there, so he went for it. He's got like 4 fucking bulk ups. We're dead. Also, never misses. I'm losing to this guy again? I don't have Auron Berries to be fair, but I mean, I feel like it wouldn't have mattered. I let him bulk up so much. I think Grovyle is probably better then. It must be better. This doesn't kill him. I just died. GG. I'm so bad, bro. Well, round 5 tomorrow. Gonna be cool. Like, look at bullet seed damage here. This is my damage. You telling me that was better? I don't know, bro. Who's dead? Alright, 10 falls over. I don't know how I beat that. I even sacked Pale at the start. Also, to be fair, the tentacle style was probably bad. I should have switched into Magikarp, went down, tanked the I'll retry this because it's over, but I'm faster? That's crazy. Smoothie did not crush, sadly. I want to try it again. I know that this run's already over, but I just want to try. I think we can beat that, technically. The line was kind of unfortunate. Again, this run's technically over, but just for the sake of it. I'm not going to use Oran Berries either, just going back in as it was. I think the lead is Grovyle instead, because on Meta-type, we can just Mega Drain the entire time. I guess the issue though is still Brawly kind of brings it crashing down with Maka Eater. His is just better than mine. You can't sand attack him either. I can try Confuse Ray, but... That's the point, man. I got most of my health back, but... Alright, he's Bullet Seed here. I'm just speeding through this one. I just want to see if this was actually possible. To be fair, I only just realized how the line worked. Oh, actually kind of bad. I'm about to lose Grovyle for the memes. Hit another one. Cinema. Because Meta-type can't hurt us. We'll just do this. I think I'm overcomplicating it. I should have looked at his moveset, honestly. I didn't realize Meta-type knew other moves. I could have sent Tentacle on it like years ago. And by the time we get to the end of this, it's probably gonna Super Potion. We're probably gonna have full health again. Like, as long as you don't get Super Giga rolled on the chop, you're like fine. Please heal. Yo, please. Again, this will know for next time. This is all I'm saying. Get all of our health back. Do you think Focus Punch kills us? I kind of want to try it. I don't want to do it right now, but... Because now I've got Pyelo ready to go in the back. If this gets a little too scary as well. Which I can use Peck. Which is bad. I think I want to do the physical damage first. So I'd rather have Goldeen switched in here if possible. I'd rather let Magikarp go down to a Focus Punch. Just use Vital Throw. Be chill. I'm getting the 5 rolls to be fair now. I'm getting 5 rolls now. To be fair, this is actually Giga High rolling. Dude, this is Giga High rolling. What the fuck is this? 3 5s. No. Chat, what is that? I hit him 3 times, 5 times. The 3 5er. I used fucking Grovyle for the entire thing. I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm fucking done. I'll pack it up. Pack up the stream, dude. Pack it up. What the fuck? What the fuck? So basically, I've Grovyle solos apparently. What the fuck am I trying? What am I trying to do with all this brain strat shit? Turn that shit off and just absorb and bullet seed. Just hit that shit. Just hit 5 times, forehead. That's literally what it's telling me. This is so funny. This is so funny, dude. All right, that's it for the YouTube streams. I'll be back live probably like tomorrow or the day after. Thank you all. Thank you. I'm gonna go find someone to raid on Twitch though. Give me a second for that. But anyways, thank you all on YouTube. Thank you. Bye.